Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hope you enjoyed a pretty good weather weekend. I did not make it over to Haymarket Park at all. I'm sorry. I apologize to you guys. I told you I might.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not make my way over there.
I didn't either, so don't worry about it.
Well, you never said you were going to, so you're clear. Bill never did either.
Clear.
I said there was a chance, and I didn't
I'm
do
clear
it.
because I was out of
Clear.
town.
Yeah, Bill was not here.
Bill's
Followed
got a
it
problem.
very closely.
I thought of Bill the first thing when I walked outside today, and you know why.
What?
You know why. Because it's getting light.
Oh, yeah.
I saw light.
Pretty soon here, when I walk into the show, you'll be able to do anything. You could be golfing at 5:30 in the morning. And that is, all I know is it's better that days are, that gets us closer to the flip.
It's true.
Gets us closer to the flip.
What's the flip exactly?
When we start taking time off each year. I mean, day, like a minute a day of daylight.
Oh, I got you.
And right now we're adding.
Yeah, see,
We're adding, yeah.
yes, the sky, when you look to the, I guess you'd be looking to the east, you could start seeing the cracks of light. I'm not big on it either, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like it when we're driving into work and it's like light.
Yeah. That's
Ooh, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with it.
There's gonna be a time in mid-June when it's about 5:40. You're walking in here, and it's like, okay, I could probably tee it off right now. That'd be fun.
It's horrible.
We could do some golf at 6 a.m. sometime.
A little depression hit me when I saw it.
You know, I'm down on I want nothing but cold weather all the time. But even this weekend it was a little much. 16-mile-an-hour winds and 40 degrees. It's like
it was not good Saturday.
It was a little
Saturday
much.
was a rough day.
Friday and
night.
Saturday was
Friday night was a little rough.
Friday night was rough.
Yeah. Harris parking lot was drizzly.
He said it was getting into Harris had to be hard, right? Was there?
You had some fine dining on Friday night.
Yeah, fine dining. Yeah.
You had your own booth.
Kind of. We sat in the same booth both times. The meanie took care of us, and Meanie's our waiter. Yeah.
Meanie?
He recognized you as columnist of the year.
No. He has no idea. No. No, a meanie? No.
You tell me you're a columnist, not a
Not a reporter.
Damn reporter.
That's a big difference, and don't mix
Put
those.
respect on my name.
You and Ross Dellinger could have went for 4 hours just
about that.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine. He wanted to be a reporter and a columnist. I stopped it.
It's a common thing, especially among with older guys in the business. There's an older columnist in this market who once, when I was a beat writer, when I was going on radio shows, he said at some point to somebody, kind of sneered at him, goes, "Civil doesn't have an opinion."
Yeah.
Because I was a reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it gets kind of wicked. Whatever.
Now you're doing human interest.
And now you have an opinion.
People,
that's great.
You know how many people I hear from now? They go, "Are you working on a human interest story?" No, I'm not.
Oh, and you made me when you lashed out at me right there by the elevator.
I wish I would have seen this
in
moment.
the Courtyard Marriott in OKC.
There was no
you guys had to
lash.
tell me about it.
No, there was no lash. I might have given him like a
it was lash.
furrowed brow.
The stink guy then. Basically.
Yeah, it was that. It was.
No, I think I just was like, no, I don't write human interest stories.
He was so mad. He's like, I'm going. I don't know what.
I think he's being very innocent. He's like, what do you got to do? Got to write a human interest story.
And then you yelled at me. Thought I was being kind of kind.
I got accosted over here.
Anyway, we got to get you through this light problem.
Yeah, it's just going to get worse for a long time.
I
know you got to get through.
You guys are the only ones I think that they get depressed by the fact that there's more light in the day.
I know.
I don't know anybody that feels this way besides you guys.
What is that sound?
That's vacuuming. Farley is vacuuming in the area behind us. That's the sound.
I thought it was like a horn going off.
No, there's no horns. Farley vacuuming. I enjoy
Farley vacuuming.
I enjoy when there's light in the 6 a.m. segment.
Oh man,
Not yet. It's not quite there yet. We're getting there. I think it's great.
Farley's got to get a vacuum. As a little
I would love
quieter.
to leave here at 9 o'clock and have the still be dark.
I,
That would make me.
I know
happy.
you would.
My dream is to go in January
guys
to
are
move to
depressing.
Alaska when it's dark.
Anchorage.
When it's what's that? Fairbanks.
Yeah,
I wanna
maybe
go to
not
I
Anchorage.
want to go to Fairbanks. And
Doesn't have to be
I'd like to be there in the winter when it's dark. Year.
Cold. I cannot join you guys in this endeavor. I do not enjoy the cold or the darkness, but I respect it though. You guys are very adamant
It's
about
a good
this.
weekend for Sugar though. She likes it when the temperature's down.
Did she go up to the lake with you?
What's that? Yes.
Is that a
was up with
personal
us.
question? Is that too personal?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, kind of that person. We weren't at the lake. We went home. Well, we were up there, but basically went home to see my
Okay.
mom and dad.
She goes with. She accompanies you.
You got her by herself for a whole weekend in Lincoln.
I think
No,
we just leave
she's
some
gotta-
food in the bowl.
She's got to have.
Go
She's got to
pour
be
us
a
out
people.
the best.
No way. Some dogs can probably hang out.
It's not a cat.
You can't leave cat.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
people that can take care of.
I regret. I made a mistake on Friday. I did not send Bill, which might be the most epic video I've ever received ever, from Trixie.
Oh yeah,
Trixie
Yeah,
sent
we're
a
doing it.
video?
yeah.
So-
she doesn't have your.
We
Chat.
got me
not that
me
epic.
and Sip and Sean Callahan were on a chat with Trixie. I didn't have her number. I had an
Trixie
unnamed
usually doesn't-
texter.
Yeah, Trixie doesn't
Yeah.
do things like
And
this either.
What was it?
I was
Because
shocked.
because on Friday, remember we walked in, it was tropical, right? You and I
Yeah.
drove in, it was tropical. By the time the show ended, it got chilly. Sip was going to go walk Bullet
I
apparently
walked him.
in the morning
Yeah.
and did not have a warm enough.
It wasn't
cover up.
morning. It was like 1:00.
And I'll show it to Bill.
No, you don't need to show
I'm
it.
going to.
I need to see
No,
it.
no,
Trixie sent a video of Sip with like a towel draped
It's
over
not a
him.
towel. It's a blanket.
It
It's a-
appeared to be a towel.
It's a blanket from the living room. It's a.
You
it was
wrapped yourself in a shawl.
To-
a,
to-
shawl.
your
It's
own
go
just
walk
like you
Bullet.
did.
Yeah.
It's not.
So
Bill
you
won't
walk
be.
Bullet in a shawl.
Yeah, Bill won't be. I don't think anybody was surprised.
I'd be
by it.
No, I
taken
thought
back
it was
if I
funny.
saw an old man walking a dog with a blanket wrapped around him on a Friday afternoon. I'm not going to take
I
that
don't
as
like the
normal.
old man characterization. It's getting there. Yeah, I didn't have a jacket and I wanted to walk him, but I didn't want to be uncomfortable. So I just grabbed a blanket off the chair in the living room.
It was a shawl.
It was
Yeah.
a shawl.
And I just thought it looked like a
We have,
poncho.
we have video
We have
evidence.
video
of this.
and a picture. It's great. You look actually very happy during the whole process. You're not mad at all.
No,
You're
I was
happy.
just surprised
She's
Trix was doing
He's
it.
laughing the whole time, and Trixie's just videotaping. It was great.
I was
made
surprised
me
she did it.
chuckle.
I was surprised she did it. She doesn't do stuff like that. She's
Well,
not. She doesn't. She's not.
I was happy to see the
oriented that way.
text. It was
Yeah.
great. Made me laugh.
She took out the mail and saw me. Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was like you'd
Did you
see.
stay warm?
Remember, Bill, when we were kids? I think I had a poncho. I mean, I think I had a poncho actually. A one you put over your head.
I didn't have.
You know what I'm
Was
talking
it a
about.
rain poncho?
No,
or just a,
no, it was cloth. It was
Okay.
a cloth poncho. So that's what I thought of it as.
It worked.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm glad she videotaped it though for my own chuckle, but I'm glad you stayed warm and it worked. It worked for you.
Yeah,
That's
I don't have
great.
any big tales from the weekend. All I did was work, pretty much.
I was watching some hockey last
Do
night.
not yawn, Connor. Do you watch the Sabres?
I did. I was going to mention this. The Sabres. This whole scene in Buffalo, which Greg was there or not?
Yeah, Greg's there.
Oh, this
Looking-
is what sports is all about. But the Buffalo Sabres have not made the postseason since the 2010-2011
That's
season.
incredible.
They have
14 years.
They have straight up sucked. They haven't even been close. They've finished 8th in the conference. 8th. Just awful. Bad hockey.
Mhm.
And they, had a great year. The number 2 seed, I believe, in the
I thought they were
1. Okay, I thought this is the 2 seed.
Maybe
Maybe it's
two.
1. Okay, but
two
they're
in the what? The East?
Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference. I thought they were 1. They might be 2.
There's a 2 by
Let's
the name.
not
for some
go
reason.
deep into the
Yeah.
argument on whether the Sabres are 1 or 2.
They're a high seed. in
Let's
the
just
Eastern
move on
Conference.
from that because I thought I said 1. No, I think it was 2. I don't know. Well, let's do right now. There's a big deal.
It's
Who
not the
cares
point.
if it's
I was
1 or
saying,
2?
Okay,
It's
so
not
the
the point.
Jake's trying to talk about this incredible atmosphere, and you want to fight him
On the seed.
if they're a 1 seed or a 2
they're a
seed.
high seed in the
They're a high
East.
seed.
They're
high
hosting-
seed.
They're hosting the Boston
Sorry.
Bruins.
Sorry.
And this arena is packed. It's the blue and yellow. It looks like St. Louis Blues, honestly,
Mhm.
which bothers me. But
Oh,
anyway,
don't say that. Greg's going to fight you.
but it is packed. And then you see video from outside the arena, just fans who could make it in, just packed, and
Mhm.
all the bars packed, and the Sabres are having a terrible start to this game.
First 2 periods, they didn't score. I went to bed.
Well, here's the thing. They were down 2-0 with 6 minutes to go in the game.
Oh, you were watching this?
And they won without going to overtime 4-3.
You were watching?
I watched and said, okay, all right, there's an epic comeback happening. I'm going to turn it on. So I turned it on at 2-1.
Wow.
And then they tied up quickly at 2-2. And all of a sudden, like a minute later, now it's 3-2. Oh, my God, the arena's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine what that was like.
With 6 minutes to go, they are down 2-0. Arena's crickets. Then all of a sudden, crazy.
It was crickets.
Goal. And then they pull the goaltender, and they get a goal, make it 4-2. And the place
pulled the goalie.
The place is going crazy. And then Boston scores with like 6 seconds to go and make it a fourth.
Empty netter?
No, they Buffalo scored an empty netter.
Goalie when you're ahead.
Buffalo scored the empty netter. Boston scored, but it was 6 seconds to go. The game's over.
That out quick.
Empty netter?
So Buffalo wins 4-3. I just love the epic scenes of a place that has not experienced success in 14, 15
wings.
years.
Bars open till 4 a.m.
Really?
I'm sure they were last night.
Yeah, Greg didn't. He called this morning. He was hurting. They drove all day Saturday. They drove from Lincoln to Buffalo on Saturday.
What's that?
Made
drive?
it at 1:15. They made it at 1:15.
Let's see what it says here for the drive.
1:15 a.m. Jake. 1:15 a.m. So I think they must have. I don't know when they left. Must have been super early.
It'd be 14 hours and 45 minutes to Buffalo. I thought it'd be longer than that.
Yeah, he and his friend.
14:45.
And they drove 2-hour intervals, which is smart. I've never heard of that, but it makes sense. Every 2 hours.
I love the regimen of that. It's not kind of like, well, I'll drive till I'll let you know when I'm needed to stop. No, every 2 hours. What if they had an alarm go off and they pull over on the side of the interstate and just switch?
I think so. Today he's going to the Buffalo News to get the paper. They're staying for Tuesday's game. Then I think they're going to Boston for game 3.
And just a trip.
Yeah, and then swinging back. I don't know. I think they're going to swing back to Buffalo too. I don't know how the series goes. Does it go 2-2-2?
If they're going to swing back to Buffalo, that would be a lot because it would be that'd be like a week from now. So
no, that's what we're talking about.
It's a long trip for Craig and his friend.
Buffalo's on the way back.
If this series goes
from
7,
Boston,
kind of, kind of.
It would be on the way back.
Yeah,
I don't know the interstate route there, but I also thought about this when I was watching the game. So Buffalo wins 4-3. The game after Buffalo was the Utah Mammoth and the Vegas Golden Knights. I said
that's our team.
So
that's me and Sydney's team.
So think about this.
What are they?
The Golden Knights.
What?
Golden Knights. Now,
Steve.
think about this for 1 second. When Buffalo made their last playoffs in 2011, no one would have thought, who the hell are the Utah Mammoth and the Golden Knights? What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is that?
The Mammoth. When I heard the announcers talking, like kind of congratulating the playoff teams, the Mammoth, I'm like,
who's that?
The Mammoth.
Who's that?
Did you know there was a Mammoth?
Well, their first year they were just
the
Utah hockey
team.
It was the Utah hockey team.
They were the Utah hockey team.
Correct.
The first year.
That's right.
And this is the Arizona team, right?
Yeah, the Coyotes moved. Yeah,
the Coyotes moved. Yes. Imagine that. Imagine all this thing like that. You're talking like there wasn't the original NHL 6 teams.
Yeah.
And now you're talking about the Kraken and the Mammoth,
Golden
Knights.
That's about enough. Man.
Yeah.
That's about enough. Change. I still like these teams
like
Montreal.
Yeah, well, you should like those teams. Those the OGs.
Yeah.
The Rangers.
The Red Wings.
Yeah.
It never really got used to the North Stars moving to Dallas.
Yeah.
But anyway, good job. See, I watched that game for 2 periods.
You did.
And it was crickets.
So you were the bad luck then.
Yeah. And then when they flashed up on the screen 18 minutes till the third period, I'm like, I cannot make that. I went to bed. I was in bed at 9.
I didn't go for that late.
Yeah. Jake, did you do breaking news?
I didn't have it pulled up. Give me 1 second.
Sorry about that.
Bill.
I have another.
No, I don't have it yet.
I have another breaking news later in the show.
Uno momento.
Yeah, hang on. We've got.
I thought that was a standard breaking news. Always ready.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. It was a slow start this morning. Hang on. All right, breaking news. Breaking news. There we go. Here it comes right now.
There it is.
Some very early breaking news in the show. Bill, what do you have for us?
Well, this is the Kansas Cornhusker Club.
Oh,
the Kansas Cornhusker Club, the annual picnic. The annual picnic. This will be at the Sandbox at Derby in Derby, Kansas on July 18th. And that's featuring Adam Carricker and our very own Steve Sipple.
Yeah.
They will be the
Oh, is
headliners.
that funny, Connor? You like
They'll
that?
be headlining the event. It's a picnic, annual picnic for
sounds
the
actually
Nebraska,
fun.
kind of a Cornhusker club in Kansas.
It's a taco bar.
Yeah, and that if I'm correct in Derby, that's Wichita, right?
Yeah, it is Wichita.
You're heading to Wichita.
Yeah, in July. Okay, where is it? At the Sandbox?
The Sandbox.
That's a new venue.
Yes.
It's a new venue. They're great. It's a great club. Recall that I've been down there before. Ran into problems.
The
obviously.
photo looks very AI. You look like you've been.
I look like Mike Allstott.
You
did
do.
look-
You look like
that
you've
did
been
look
you've been bench pressing
Right.
for hours.
It's AI.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
I mean, it looks.
I just zoomed in.
I did.
This is not good.
It's
It's
incredible.
fine, Jake.
In the photo, I mean,
Jake,
mean,
it's fine.
I'm gonna tell you. I tell you right now. Put that on Tinder. You're gonna be all right, buddy. Yeah.
Look at his shoulders.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Yeah.
He's
Look at
he's
that.
bigger than Carricker.
I'm bigger than character.
He's bigger than Carricker.
I look like a middle guard. I do.
Please look. If
I
he is
just
good,
zoomed into that. Thank
look
you for
that
that.
up.
Oh my God.
In Wichita,
Did
Kansas.
you figure that's AI?
I
That's
don't-
what Sean thought.
Yeah, it looks like AI to me. You've never looked this good.
No.
You've
You're
never looked
too
this
Hold on. Let
good.
me look at it again.
Yeah.
You're like 230 all muscle in that thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Ripped.
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 It looked.
I can see
If
this.
you had that photo and
I
you
can
said
see it
that,
too.
and you said you played in the NFL, I would believe it. Instead, you
I played a
played.
couple of
Instead, you
years in
played
the
for
NFL.
the Colts.
Yeah.
And,
You somehow
youth
look
football.
more jacked than
Look at it.
Carricker.
Oh,
How is
he
that
is.
possible?
and we'll all see this at the Sandbox.
Then I'm going to show up there.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna be
show
like,
up.
wait a second.
Wait a second.
What happened to this
Who
guy?
is this
Who's
guy?
this guy?
Who's the little old guy? Who's the little old guy with gray?
Oh,
He hasn't lifted weights in his life.
now that cracks
you
me
That
for
up.
AI got you,
That
huh?
picture's so good.
Sean also sent a photo to a group situation and said, "Look at Sipple AI." Yeah, I guess. But it is a very kind group. I have to start thinking about. Well, no, I don't. It's in July. I'll start thinking about July 1.
Yeah, start thinking. You're not thinking about that. Not even July 1 for July 18th. Come on.
I'll think about it.
Are you now? Here's the concern.
Carricker? It's
Here's
a double presentation.
Here's my big concern that I have is that now is there going to be? Will Adam reach out and say, "Hey, do you want to drive together?"
Oh,
And then that'll be.
I
like,
doubt it.
Yeah, that'll be like, and it'll be like you guys might drive down. That'd be the best. Drive all the way down, just basically bumper to bumper, just but separate.
I think I imagine he'll take his family. I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't pondered that at all.
That'd be him and his family. He's got 7 kids.
He does. Yeah.
So you
6
think-
or 7. One of the two.
You think his wife Angie and 7 kids are heading down to Wichita?
It's a picnic.
It's a picnic. It is true. It's a
Family
picnic.
oriented.
It sounds like. Is it a true picnic? Is there like people with picnic baskets?
I'd like to
and-
know that.
Yeah.
Is it outside?
It hasn't been. I mean, I've like the one I went to wasn't a true picnic. It was a taco bar.
Yeah.
And Dan Dillon's. Hey, by the way, we have listeners in Wichita. Dan Dillon is a loyal breaker. Hello, Dan. Good morning, Dan.
Anyone from
Morning, Dan.
Wichita, please text in. We'd like to hear from you. Today.
Dan's a great man.
We're gonna do a mini roll call from Wichita.
We've done
Monday.
Skyler before. Now we want Wichita
Yeah.
today. Wichita.
2 places we're
Breakers.
trying to build up.
Dan?
Wichita.
Is it Dan in Wichita?
Yeah, Dan. There's other listeners in Wichita, but Dan is a very loyal one, and he's a former radio man. In fact, yeah, I should. Sorry, Dan. I don't always reply. Dan sent me that photo.
Of
Yeah,
you,
thank
of you
you.
ripped up. Please go to this and see this. If you
This
get a
picture is
chance.
unbelievable.
This is the first I'll see it with my glass.
Yeah, it,
Zoom in.
yeah,
It's
it's
incredible.
unbelievable. He's bigger than Carricker. He looks very youthful too. He looks like they took
They took
AI,
the gray out.
AI took about 10 years off you. Also,
Took gray out. God
Look
damn,
like you're in
big
your-
barrel chest.
looks like you're in late 40s.
Just look at the shoulders. I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
look like you just did some dips or something.
I don't even know how
Lat-
to do dips.
Lat pulls.
Lat
yeah.
pull downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wichita area Husker fans. This is the Kansas Cornhusker Club. All right. Thank you, guys.
Hey, we do have Abe, age 30 from Wichita, new
All right.
breaker as of November.
Oh, nice. That's in
Abe,
November.
age 30 in Wichita, new breaker as of November from Wichita.
Dan, chime in.
Abe, will you be attending? Will you be in the Sandbox with Sipple?
Dan, chime,
You better
Stop.
be Abe. Come on.
Yeah.
chime in. Dan,
And then also, Abe, is there anyone else you can reach out to in Wichita to help build a breaker?
That'd be great.
That would be great.
also for correction's sake, Jim Cam Jim Cam, I mentioned from Columbus the other day. We'd like to be accurate. I said he listens to us on his commute from Lincoln to Omaha. It's actually from Omaha to Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
He works for the Nebraska Department of Revenue. Correction. Thank you, Jim. Hey, by the way, son, loyal breaker in Chicago.
Nice.
Yes.
We have Chicago listeners.
Yes. So, Jim,
Are you and Adam Carricker going to Chicago for a picnic?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know that. His son is Mitch. Good morning, Mitch. He also listens on his morning commute. Ooh,
I'm glad that got clarified that it wasn't from Columbus to
to
Omaha. It's from Omaha to Columbus.
No, Omaha to Lincoln.
Omaha to Lincoln.
You look for the Department of Revenue.
Sadly, our friend Abe will not be there because he's moving to Little Rock, Arkansas on June 30th. His girlfriend starts her residency in July, so he's leaving Wichita.
Residency. He's going to be well
Still
money.
listen, Abe.
There'll be a good crowd there because Carricker's going to be there. So
And yoked up.
Yoked up.
yeah. I just kind of
Do some push-ups in the hotel room before.
I know. I'm going to show up and people are going to be like, "Wait a second, what happened? You're a little old man."
I was going to tell you, the picture is incredible. It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
So good.
AI's crazy, isn't it?
It is. I mean, you look like you've just been on HGH for like a year.
You are
Just
Steve Allstott over there.
Hello.
There's no gray in there either.
Hello, human growth hormone, Steve. Yeah.
Look at the big son of a gun.
I did promise quickly a scorched earth yesterday in the group chat. Can I do that real quick?
Yeah, we love scorched earth.
What's the problem? Okay,
His eyes just went to the. See, he went eyes up.
It's sports related.
Eyes up.
It's over there.
It's sports related. This station is proud to carry Kansas City Royals baseball all year long.
We do.
Maybe we shouldn't be because they're not proud to play baseball right now. What an absolute sick sack of crap they are right now.
A sick sack of crap. They're a sack of crap.
They are.
And we're carrying them on the station every day.
We're proud of them. We're proud to carry them. They're not proud for us to have them because they suck right now.
Wow.
They have lost 7 straight games. They've been lifeless the whole season.
Oh.
The clubhouse is a disaster.
Is it?
They got Quatraro, the manager, and Salvador Perez, a future Hall of Famer, beefing on social media.
On social media.
Quatraro says that Salvi needs a break. He says, I don't need a break on Twitter. Basically. They said in the clubhouse that everything's good. No, it's not. They have lost 11 straight games to the New York Yankees dating back to 2 years ago. They lost 6.
How many?
11 straight to the Yankees. Two in the ALDS 2 years ago in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Last year, 0-6 in the regular season. And this year, they lost 4-2 Friday. They lost 12-2 Saturday and 7-0 yesterday. It's the most pathetic group I've ever seen. They're terrible. They're terrible. This team was supposed to win the AL Central. They still could. It's early. But wow. If someone's not fired or DFA'd, this is going to be like a 120 loss season. They are lifeless right
we
now.
Have a question. What is it,
Designated for assignment. DFA.
DFA.
Okay, that was
basically cut. Thank you. Basically cut.
Okay.
DFA.
It is the big. Like I sat down and I bought the Royals package. If I can't listen to the radio, I want to watch it.
You bought the Royals.
I'm watching.
Me and Steve have the Royals package.
0%.
Things are going very well.
I wish I hadn't bought the Royals package.
When you have that kind of cash to have a pool and the Royals package, that's unbelievable.
I'd like to have my money back on the Royals package because they're not worth any time at all. Could you call down and
get your money back? That would be incredible. Hello.
I guarantee they're getting calls left and right. People say,
Jake
to refund my money here, please. This team doesn't care about me watching their games. They're sad. They can't hit, and all of a sudden they can't pitch, and they've got all sorts of issues. What a sad, pathetic start to a season.
What? So the record?
22 games. They're 7-15. They're tied for the worst record in baseball.
Oh.
The only thing worse is that the Mets have lost 11 straight games.
Okay.
So both teams are 7-15, and they're riding a combined 18-game losing streak here, 22 games into the season.
Who's your manager that you're so high on?
Matt Quatraro, who I liked before this year.
Matt Quatraro.
But this is an absolute joke. They do not mesh. There is something seriously wrong in KC. Something seriously wrong.
How about that? Season's over and it's mid-April. How about that?
It's not though. 7-15. They're still
if you watch
salvageable.
They're making plays in the outfield where guys aren't talking and the ball is just dropping.
Really?
They're making the ridiculous base running errors. They said a guy that's like 40 years old, not Salvi, an older catcher than Salvi,
they have an older catcher.
was sent from first base to home, and he's like dying on the way around third base and gets caught by a mile trying to get one run in this game yesterday. And the manager's like, what was that? Like Ryan Lefebvre on TV is like, I don't know what that was, but that was a terrible call by
the third base
coach.
Yeah.
Said because he's huffing and puffing.
I hope he was just wheeling him too. You know that when they just wheel him, they just wheel him like you set him
wheeling him. Yeah, I didn't know what you're talking about.
They are a complete waste of time. There's still time to fix it. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, that is some bad baseball, bad juju right now in that locker room. Wow.
Interesting. I know you got my attention.
Wow.
You got my attention. How about beefing on social media? Can you imagine you and Joey when Joey was playing corner for you?
Yes.
They're on specials. Beefing with one of your players.
Like that all of a sudden.
I don't think you'd react.
We got to be better on kickoff. Oh, really, Joey? How about yeah. Yeah, imagine that going down.
Beefing on social media
with
Shanley.
Yeah. Imagine that he'd come in. Hey, Coach Busch, real quick here. What's going on with you and Ickes on Twitter last night?
Going after each other a little bit. It was pretty evident.
I've never even seen Salvi tweet ever before. That's what I'm saying. He never tweets. All of a sudden he says, I don't need a mental breather. Things are not good. That's your captain. Long-time captain.
Well, Salvi's, I can't believe he's still playing.
Well, he had a great year last year.
I mean, he was playing when Alex was playing.
Yeah, 2011, 2012.
2011, 2012.
He's been around for a while. But you know what? He had 100-plus RBIs last year. He still got it.
I'm talking about Alex Gordon.
I know.
He came in right at the very tail end of George Brett's career.
Basically did, it feels like.
Played with Brett his last 2 years.
No, he did not.
He may as well have.
He followed up Daryl Porter. Daryl Porter.
Oh.
There's a name. See, me and Bill can pull names.
80s
yeah.
Nice.
Daryl Porter, catcher. Wore glasses, actually. I think he wore glasses behind the plate. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Somebody in Wichita would know that. Dan Dillon, chime in.
He would know.
I haven't heard from Dan. Dan,
maybe
are you listening?
Maybe he's sleeping in this morning.
He's
a podcaster.
It's true.
Well, he's a radio man. He retired, and I think he went kind of back into the business a little bit.
Wonder if he can. I just still hope Abe can maybe get somebody else to replace him in Wichita while he strengthens our crew down in Arkansas.
Yeah, we need some break. I wonder if we have breakers in Little Rock. You ever hear from anybody?
We have Arkansas.
Maybe Mitt in Arkansas chimes in a lot. I'm not sure where he's at in Arkansas, but MIT Mitt in Arkansas.
Mitt
somewhere.
Romney.
I think we're clear on that. I think Mitt's okay. I don't know though. We be careful with those politicians, potential problems. Mitt Romney, very sensitive. Connor, easy. Just don't yawn during the show. That's all I ask. I'm not being mean to you.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's just if Bill's over here yawning, we got trouble.
I came in today and Connor was arguing with a breaker.
Wait, was?
On the phone. Yeah, he was on the phone. I thought also got heated.
What about?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
Somebody called in and was complaining about the broadcast, and I couldn't hear because there's elevator music in the back. And Connor's like, "That's not even us. That's a national
He's going to
show. He's going after." So Connor's trying to
about the show ahead.
I just walk in and they're heated, and Connor's like, "It's not us. We're the three-legged stool." That's what he said. He goes, "We're the three-legged stool."
We started at 6, sir or ma'am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got very heated, and so I'm like, so I should have. I apologize. I should have grabbed the receiver.
You should have.
Yes.
Connor, you can't be yelling at the customers.
Hey, what do you call that now?
Yelling at the customers?
No, this piece of the phone.
I don't know.
Is it what is it? The receiver? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Like that because now that cell phone world, you don't talk about that part of it.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I talk like this.
Doesn't matter. I'm not talking about how you talk on the phone.
What do you call that?
Yeah,
it's just the phone, right?
Yeah.
I think there's something too when you actually this piece of the phone.
Okay.
Which piece? The lower one or the upper one?
The upper.
I'm showing the signal.
I wouldn't be
holding the phone like this to my head.
The receiver.
Yes.
I think it would be the receiver.
I think it's the receiver. Yeah. That's what it is. Connor, can you Google that AI?
You're talking the receiver. This has been idle chit chat.
Yeah, it has.
I just want to emphasize that Greg is in Buffalo. He's having a fun time.
He saw an epic win last night.
And I'm glad you watched it.
I did.
So you stayed up till 10?
No, it was over by 9:30 at the latest.
Okay, maybe
I'm saying 9:30.
Well, I gotta admit, the Golden Knights are my team, but I only watched the first quarter. And
you watched the first quarter?
Yeah, I did.
I watched the first quarter.
I did watch the first
They don't have quarters.
What's that period? Same thing.
The Golden Knights.
The
Golden Knights beat the Mammoth 4-2.
Nice.
4-2.
Sports show.
Periods, quarters,
Yeah.
they're all the same.
Don't get me started. You didn't even watch the hockey. You didn't even watch.
You watched the
I
first two
watched the
periods.
first two periods.
Then you did.
As I was watching
You
the
missed
Magic.
the best part, though.
Hey, did you know
The
that
Magic beat the Pistons.
in Detroit?
8 seed over the 1 seed.
That's an 8-1. You don't care, but if you watch it, you might.
And 100 don't care. So hold it. Are the Sabres the 1 or the 2 seed? Let's go into that in depth again for a half hour.
I'm glad you stepped in. It could have got out of control.
It could have went on for 10 more minutes. No, I think Greg said 2. I think he said 1.
The Sabres are the 2 seed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Jake.
The Hurricanes are the 1 seed.
So the Hurricanes won.
Carolina's the 1 seed.
Do you even know the Carolina Hurricanes?
No, I don't. Anything in that? No.
I don't get it.
I want old school. I want like Bruins, Red or a Canadian team. I want old school hockey. I'm not really into the Kraken or anything in Florida or
the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, Hurricanes are the 1 seed.
Okay, thank you, Jake. I'm sorry to take you on.
Okay. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag.
Joey!
They don't guess, they game plan using soil tests, field yield maps, and field data that help farmers call the right shots for the ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com. We're doing a switch because we talked baseball. We got to give the kudos to this baseball team, Nebraska baseball. We talk basketball next segment. But Husker baseball in front of just epic crowds. This is the biggest series crowd in the history of Big Ten baseball for Nebraska at Haymarket Park. I believe it was the 5th biggest crowd ever for a series, over a 3-game series at Haymarket Park.
Couple things with that is that basically that if you need a jolt, talk Will Bolt. What a job he has done.
Now, this started off on a bad note. Nebraska's down.
You want a bolt? Want a jolt? Call Will Bolt.
Nebraska's trying to host a regional, and it was off to a really, really poor start Friday night. They're down 5-0 and then down 7-2 in the 8th before they mount an epic comeback. They forced extras 7-all, and then they had a guy in first base, and then they dropped down a bunt. Mac Moore dropped down a bunt. And it's
on Friday
night, and they throw the ball away, and so the runner scores for first base. They win 8-7 in 10 innings, trailing 5-0 and 7-2 in the 8th inning. And that set the tone for the rest of the weekend.
So there's 2 things. One, as far as the crowd, epic and should be congratulated. At the same time, what would it have been like if it had been 70 and sunny? Friday night, it was horrible.
It was chilly.
Wind chill had to be in the 30s.
I bet USC loved that.
Yes.
Advantage Nebraska.
By the way, you were right. It's the 5th most all time since Haymarket opened. And when did Haymarket open? Quiz time for you guys.
That was 2002 or what?
Bam, nailed it.
02.
2002. So it's the 5th highest 3-game set attendance-wise since Haymarket opened in 2002. Remember that year?
It would have shattered it if it had been just any form of weather.
Sunday's attendance was 7,510. That made the series total 21,383.
I mean, but they showed the ballpark, and you're seeing all the berms are full. It's a beautiful. We're talking about the outfield is full. The party porch is full.
The party porch.
The third and
we have
first
a party
base
porch?
we do.
Apparently.
The third and first base
porch.
berms are packed, and it's like we're back to the glory days of Husker baseball back in the mid-2000s.
It's kind of like that.
It felt like it. It looked like it. So Nebraska run rules them in 2 straight games. They have the epic comeback 8-7 Friday. Then they win 12-2 on Saturday in 7 innings. And yesterday, 16-6 win in 8 innings for Nebraska. The bats are hot. Pitching is good. This team is very much so intent on hosting a regional here in Lincoln. And that crowd indicates that we should have it here.
We said on Friday, at least I know that we chimed in on that we felt they had to sweep.
And they did.
And they did.
They swept and they moved up to 15.
In the RPI?
I don't know what this means on the live RPI. So just to update, they must update it every hour. So Nebraska baseball up to 15 on the live RPI.
How about also if you're looking at that crowd, it'd be like going, how fun it'd be to have a regional in Lincoln. Because some places there'll be 2,000 people at a game, even in a regional.
There'll be a lot.
It would be absolute mayhem.
Just like it used to be. That, by the way, was the first. Okay, another quiz for you guys. You'll never get this. Oh, Jake might. When's the last time Nebraska won a ranked on ranked series?
Ooh.
I don't know that.
Ooh.
Ranked on ranked.
I do not.
I was stunned by this.
Tell me.
The last time. Just take a guess.
2010.
Yeah, not bad guess. 2008.
Okay.
They hadn't won a ranked on
Wow.
ranked
Wow.
since 2008. I mean,
How often have they been ranked in that time frame?
well, I don't know. But anyway, that was against Texas
Will
A&M.
Bolt getting it done.
Will Bolt getting it done. Their pitching staff getting it done. This tie horn move to the
Yep.
pin is working.
It has.
Carson Yasa, we didn't mention Saturday's game much.
No.
Saturday,
They blew him out 12-2.
yeah, and Carson Yasa, is
Yep.
it Yasa?
You got it. It's Yasa. Correct.
You should probably know his dad.
What's that?
His dad attended Wesleyan.
Well, I probably should know that the
I don't know if it's
Yasa
that.
name is a big Pender name. That's what gets me
Maybe he's from
wondering.
Pender.
Carson 6'7". Now imagine this. You played Legion ball. 6'7", 215. He said he 98 miles an hour.
I think it was Mike Yasa. But I guess how tall he was.
Nate Yasa is his dad, I think.
Okay. But the one
I
Yasa
don't know.
from
We're
Pender
screwing
was
this up.
also
It is
big.
Mike.
Well, Carson is from Thornton,
No,
Colorado. He's not
Mike was
from
the guy who
there.
played the basketball at Pender in the 70s.
I'm sorry.
But he
I
was
might have
6'8".
jacked this
His
up.
parents are Nate and Steph Yasa.
Nate.
And Nate played college basketball at Wesleyan. He
played at Wesleyan.
Nate. Per the Huskers.com bio.
He played at Wesleyan.
What years?
I don't know that.
Nate Yasa. His boy is 6'7" and he throws 98.
He's got
Okay.
That
Yes.
gets my I don't want to see a bat. If I'm a batter, I don't want to see 6'8" throwing
Yeah.
96.
That would not.
that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Sounds like
6'7"
Randy Johnson.
throwing 98. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up there.
I wouldn't either.
That's too much. But he's throwing gas. And they are. And by the way, you mentioned Will. Congratulations to Will. He won his
200th game.
200th game at Nebraska
Saturday.
on Saturday. Yeah.
Yes.
I look at us talking baseball.
How about
Also, they're
also
good. They're
Also
really good.
with the Will Bolt thing? Remember, he had to come in. That was a tough to replace. He replaced a legend. Darren Erstad.
Yes.
I mean,
Darren.
this is probably one of the
Oh,
greatest
you're right.
players to ever play at Nebraska. We've had
Erstad.
several, but he's one of those.
Uh-huh.
Played 12 years in the MLB.
Yeah.
One
And
of
he coached
at
the Dodgers.
one of
He
one,
did, I forgot he could have. You're
Right.
right.
The Dodgers wanted
They
him.
talked to him
Yeah.
about the job.
He didn't want the job.
yeah.
He didn't want the Dodgers
The
job.
Dodgers talked to Erskine.
Turn down the damn Dodgers.
That's legitimate.
That's pretty big. You've made it in this world when you say, no thanks.
The Dodgers.
And yeah. What do you say?
Oh, honey, I'm not going to do
I'm telling
this.
you right now, I don't have any baseball knowledge at all.
Yeah.
If the Dodgers call, I'm like, I'm taking it.
Let's do it.
I'm taking it. I'm
Moving
gonna
to
get-
LA.
I'll be reading a baseball book all the way on the plane there. I'll be reading
Right.
the baseball book and
We'll
I'll
figure it out.
talk to Magic when I get there and just try to figure out what's going on.
Call up Lasorda.
And let's see where I don't think the source with us. I don't think. But
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Keep going.
I don't think
I
Tommy.
think Tommy's
Yeah.
not with us.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's check and see.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely passed away.
He was in
5 years ago.
5 years
5
ago.
ago.
Okay.
But
2021.
yeah, if he was alive, I'd be calling Lasorda. Absolutely. Like that. Maybe Steve Sachs.
Yeah, Garvey's in politics, but he
Garvey-
might take your
Get a hold
call.
of something like that. Yes.
Anyway,
Gibson.
how about he did replace a legend. He seemed like a natural choice to me at the time. It was Bill Moose who hired him.
How about Moose?
Moose is flexing. Man.
Moose is
Fred
flexing
Hoiberg's
right
worked
now.
out.
Yeah.
Will Bolt's working out. Frost did not work out, but
I think that Hoiberg was more Pillen's choice.
per the books,
For the books, there's a
I don't know if
private
we can
meeting.
give Moose.
maybe Pill and flexing right now there.
Moose made it very clear he wanted Dana Altman.
Yeah, he did.
But I don't know. Do you give him credit or
I think technically you have to.
give
give
Ronnie
him-
Green credit for
Yeah.
this one?
You have to technically give him credit because he was the AD, right?
Yeah.
No matter what,
Technically,
Yes,
no matter what,
something.
he did hire him.
yeah, he was under his purview.
So that counts. And also, Will's won what? One outright Big Ten championship in 2 tournaments.
I think so, yes.
Correct.
I think
You were
that's
right.
Yeah, give him a raise. What's going on over there
Yeah,
That's in
financially?
the last 2 years too.
Yeah,
I mean, 2
yeah.
years ago they won it outright
right,
and the
yeah.
tournament. Last year just the tournament, and then
Right.
this year they're right now.
What
they're-
are we?
they're the
What are
2
we
seed.
doing over there? Why are we waiting on this extension?
I don't know.
Huh?
Husker
what-
baseball is 15-3 in conference play. They have won 4 straight games. They're 31-9 overall.
It just
31-9
stinks
overall.
that somehow somebody can't beat UCLA just to make it interesting.
Yeah, they're 20-0. They are 20-0 in conference.
It's like, well,
play.
we can't win it all because UCLA doesn't even lose.
UCLA's numero uno.
They're ridiculous.
I don't know. Yeah, they're ridiculous. By the way, Nebraska 19-1 at home.
Yep.
They
Correct.
didn't play UCLA. They won't play
won't play
UCLA.
'em.
So the postseason.
Yeah. They'll play them in the Big Ten.
Big Ten tournament. So up
If
next,
it stays
Nebraska.
status quo would be in the championship.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nebraska has a revenge game tomorrow night at Kansas, who was the only team to beat Nebraska in Lincoln. Of course, that was a 5-4.
That's right.
That's tomorrow night at Kansas, 6 p.m. on ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. So Friday night, I'm not smart enough to know how to see it, watch this game. So I'm trying to find the game, right?
So
I think, well, maybe a Big Ten Network, this is ranked versus ranked.
Nope.
Instead of the game, you know what they had on?
What?
Rutgers, Penn State, lacrosse.
Yeah.
Instead
See a
of
lot of that.
baseball,
Mm.
if it would have been
ranked baseball.
yeah, if it would have been a Maryland against John Hopkins or something, okay, those are classic lacrosse teams. It was Penn State, Rutgers.
Listen to you just whipping out classic lacrosse teams.
Fucking John
That was
Hopkins,
pretty good.
Duke,
Duke.
North, yeah,
That's pretty good.
Maryland.
Northwestern's pretty good at lacrosse, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I'm sorry.
I think Northwestern has had some success.
Sure.
I think it's more women's field hockey.
Okay.
I think Northwestern.
I get the
women's-
confused
You're getting
sometimes.
mixed up.
I get
Yeah.
the
We are
confused.
not a sports show.
We don't talk
We
about
get
lacrosse
confused on
very
lacrosse
often.
and women's
field
field
hockey.
hockey, which is an incredible game. It's out there just
It's got to be close, right? They're siblings, aren't they? Field hockey and lacrosse.
I don't know. It's a good
no,
question. Like,
the
what's
ball's the
difference?
ball's on the ground 100% in
Oh, yes.
field hockey.
All right.
Yes. In
Yeah.
lacrosse, they
That's
have nets.
Yes,
You'll
That's right.
see like people hit the net like from like doing that behind the back. It's pretty sweet.
show us that
sometimes.
one more time.
Do it again. Nice.
Yeah. See, in lacrosse, I wanted to be the guy behind the net. He gets the ball and he's the assist. He's the Magic
Oh, yeah.
Johnson. I
Yeah.
want to be the assist guy
Really, so there'll be someone stationed behind the net who will
yes.
find players in front.
in front of the net.
Just
Yes.
like in hockey a little bit, or like
Yeah.
hockey, where they go behind the net and pass it.
The next home series Nebraska will have will be against
Lacrosse.
Iowa. They're at Illinois this weekend. Home game against
Hold on, this is baseball. Back to baseball.
baseball. Sorry, Nebraska at Kansas tomorrow night.
Now Kansas is a top 24,
They're good.
top
They-
25 RPI.
This can help him.
They're good. At Illinois this weekend for a series.
At
Home,
Illinois.
home against K-State for one game next week. And then at Ohio State for a series before coming home that weekend at against Iowa.
Ooh, that'll be epic. I don't know if Iowa's any good, but it's still Iowa.
They're average.
Are they average?
They're not good. They're subpar.
They don't
Boy.
have a shirts coming in here.
Oh, here we
No
go.
Bennett Sturts coming in for
Sturts.
baseball.
When's the NFL draft?
That's this Thursday through Saturday. We'll talk about that.
we got things to talk
It's
about.
kind of a busy week.
I'm gonna have to do some work.
But before we get to break, if you were hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning, Bill?
Bolt Bird.
Early Bird's open right
Will
now
Bolt Bird.
until 2 p.m. every day of the week at 19th K with free and spacious parking. You guys' trucks would fit just fine in any spot.
Any spot. The Colorado
Early
could whip
Bird.
right in there.
Hey,
Yeah.
you could park a semi over there,
Easily.
a Winnebago, whatever. There's a
RV,
lot of
yeah.
parking.
Wonder if Yas is over there.
You might-
Nate,
Yes.
they
Didn't
got
know him.
they got breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, waffles, French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
hash hole.
Stop by today at Early Bird, 19th and K. Open till 2 p.m. every day of the week. I got a portal update in basketball next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, we hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice. I like variation. I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753, $199 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, $10,252 at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of it at the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors of smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausages for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, or smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for their members. Whether it's a range session to get accurate club distances, 18 holes with some buddies, or a one-on-one lesson with Back Nine's PGA teaching professional, their top-of-the-line full swing simulators are there to help you lower your score in perfect conditions. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, the premier indoor golf experience.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
Simple, you are an idiot.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
My apologies. I did not mention the Husker softball team. 11 straight wins. They are dominant as well. They're
Cooking.
We weren't,
top
we
5
weren't
team in the
pushing it
country.
off. We just had a lot going on.
We had a packed first segment. I had to get to ranting about the Royals, praising Nebraska baseball. Husker softball, of course.
That was at Minnesota, right?
It was. They blew them out. I mean, they
BTA.
They just,
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Nice reference to what the kids are saying nowadays.
I mean, they're gonna get a regional.
Oh, they're
yeah.
gonna
They're gonna get a super.
let's. I mean, come on. Nebraska softball is a contender to win it
They
all.
are. They beat number 1 twice already this year, Texas and Texas Tech.
Yeah, you might see me heading down to Okie City for that.
36
Hold it.
later.
Hang on. If they go to Oak, we got to go.
We have to.
We got to do our show. Oh, well.
Well, we already been
How do
one
we-
time and it was successful.
How do we not go to the
Courtyard Marriott again?
How do we not go to the World Series?
Oh, back to the Marriott.
Back to the Marriott.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the with the semicircle.
Yes. We get the semi.
We get Skylar down
And
there.
the
again.
gazebo.
We'll have plenty
The
of. There'll be
gazebo.
plenty of fans. We'll get the gazebo set up
That'd be
again.
great.
Okay. Things just got real.
Softball 36-6, 17-1 in conference play, 11 straight wins, and the scores. Yeah, they just what was the scores? I mean, they killed Minnesota. The scores were, let's see here, 4-0, so tight game Friday, and then 17-2 in 5 innings Saturday, 11-2 in 6 innings yesterday. Both softball and baseball are having incredible seasons.
What was it? 17?
17-2 on Saturday in 5 innings.
That's like the football equivalent of like 74-7.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
With the
Yeah.
running clock also.
They're rolling.
Baseball.
Rhonda's rolling.
Speaking of rolling, Fred Hoiberg finally got some momentum going in the portal. And we knew Sam Orm from a week and a half ago, but this weekend,
Sam Orm.
Nebraska adds officially Bowden Koepke from Boston College, the big man, likely your
6'11".
Yep.
255.
They also had Caden Betts from Montana and Trevin Lenhart from Utah Valley, your likely starting point guard on next year's team.
Trevin
Additions
Lenhart,
from the portal.
first team, all whack.
Yes.
Western Athletic Conference. I don't know some of those teams in there. I think is Cal Baptist in there now?
It's
And
possible.
Utah Tech, Weber State.
That's Deacon Hill's
I
club.
just noticed watching his film. That's who they were playing. I don't know if those teams are all in the whack. He was an all whack defensive team guard.
Ooh, I like that.
6'5" point guard. I think their lineup next year might not have anybody under 6'5". Could you? I mean,
hey, but the WAC had 7 teams. That's it.
Is that right?
7 teams in the WAC.
But anyway, no. Lenhart is probably the most intriguing guy that they've gotten. You could make a case, I guess, for Orm or Koepke, but I'd say Lenhart because of what you said. He'll probably be the starting point guard. Boy, he's got an arsenal of offensive moves. He's got an arsenal. He's not. He's different. He'll be much different than Sam. I mean, Sam was a great player, and hopefully this guy's a great player, but it'll look different. Obviously, 6'5" for one thing. He's really creative offensively. He's got a lot in his bag. He's got a step back mid range, a step back three. He's nice little push shot. He has he shoots a floater. He's crafty
in the lane.
Yeah, he's a floater.
He is the lead.
Yeah.
Now the thing I wonder a little bit, he's gonna have to spend some time. Coach Sipple here.
I like it.
What
do you got,
weight
Coach
room.
Sipple?
He's gonna might have some spend a little. The thing you wonder when you watch this film, he's not gonna get open shots like he gets in. He's not gonna get open shots in the Big Ten like he gets in a whack. But he's got a quick release. Fred knows what he's doing. This is probably your starting point guard. He saw Fred's system. You know what game he was watching? You guys remember the January 10 Indiana game? Jake probably does. You might. January 10 when they
remember it.
When
Indiana,
Marcus Lawrence
went off.
Lawrence, yeah. Nebraska was down by 16 and came back and won by 9.
It's interesting reading these stories. These guys noticed Nebraska on TV. He was watching that game, and he wasn't thinking about. I don't know. I don't think he was thinking about leaving. He just noted Nebraska and the way they play. They have a pretty distinct style. They do. They do. They do. The way they move. So, yeah, there you go. And I'd say the second most intriguing is Kapke. I'm bigger on Kapke than I think a lot of people.
I like Kapke.
He's really active for a big man. He's an energy guy. High energy.
You mentioned Josiah Alec for a comparison, at least for energy for him.
Yeah, he reminds you of Alec. I think he's I don't know. I was going to look it up and I forgot, so I wish I wouldn't have brought it up. I was going to look up what Alec shot from 3. What would you guess?
Not very good.
This guy can shoot. He was a 33.3% shooter on 87 attempts.
Yeah, Josiah was not a good 3-point shooter.
33.3% is not.
That's not bad.
It's not great, but
For a
it's
big
not.
guy.
Yeah, he's 6'11". That's on 87 attempts. And I would say, Bill, would you agree if you saw it? He looks good shooting it. You can kind of tell, like that kid that people aren't that excited about, Betts. If you look at him shoot, it looks good. He looks good shooting.
Caden Betts.
Yeah, he does. He looks good shooting. That's not an awkward shot at all. It looks. Connor, check it out.
Is he yawning again over here or what?
He looks good.
Also, Bearcade Buchtengel ends up at Vanderbilt.
Vandy, how about
the
that?
team that we had the epic win? I'm going to go join Tyler Tanner. I don't blame him for
What
that.
the hell?
Tanner's awesome, but
I kind of blame him.
I'm saying this
You're
one.
going to the team to beat you.
I'm
Thanks
saying
a lot, Burke.
I think we beat Vanderbilt.
Yeah, we beat
They
Vanderbilt.
didn't beat
Oh,
us.
that's right. They bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
they almost beat us.
Yeah. Thank you. I just had a little senior.
The I just wonder.
Connor can't. Connor's okay.
I just wonder because he played well in that game.
Yeah. You don't wonder. It's probably.
And I guarantee they can't unsee it.
Yeah.
They're kind of going like, no,
don't wonder.
They're going off of that. Hey, we had to play against him.
Yep.
This is what we saw.
Get 2
Here's
threes
what
in that
happened.
game.
He'll be
Yeah.
perfect role player for them. I think they're loaded. I mean, I've seen these things on TikTok from Vandy sending out what they got now. It looks formidable. I think Burkett, but I don't know.
What was
Burkett
Burkett getting minutes per game? 25?
How about that?
About that. I mean, a lot of.
I'm gonna get that.
And that will be the part that you're going like, okay, you just made a deal to go someplace else. What if he's playing 8 to 10? I mean, talk about miserable. That happens all the time. That happens all the time.
I wonder how that will work. Anyway, Fred's got 4 in the boat. Does he get another?
I haven't
one?
heard anybody else at this point.
I haven't either. I
can't
can't
think of.
I can't get an answer on that. Do the Breakers? Does anybody know? He's got room for another one, but it doesn't sound like it's happening. He's got 4, and I think 3 of those guys are starters. Right? You're starting
Lenhart, Orm, and Kapke.
Bill? How about a lineup of Sanford 6'7", Frager 6'7", Orm 6'9", Kapke 6'11", Lenhart 6'5".
Length.
Yeah, you got a lot of length there. I like it.
I like it too.
Looks good.
It was a good weekend for the portal for Nebraska. Yeah. Well done, Fred. 3 starters. When we come back, song of the day. I don't know. Give him some praise.
Well done, Fred.
Well done.
We were
not unpraising him. It was
I
just
freaked
very
out
awkward.
a little bit last week
I had a
because they didn't
moment.
have guys, and then they made it happen.
Hey, thanks for getting me through that senior moment with a plum. I appreciate it.
What if Burkett would have went to Iowa?
Okay, we don't talk about that.
What, that would have been interesting. Wait, Price came here, and that would have been
we would not have yelled "bleep you, Berkey" like they did to Price Stanford. I'll tell you that much. That would not happen.
I don't think so.
Would not be cussing at
What
Berkey.
if Morrow promoted it and said, "Go ahead"?
I don't think Morrow would do that.
I don't think he would either, but maybe
He's
Morrow
a
might
proper
think
guy.
about it.
He's not.
What if all of a sudden Morrow says it's okay? Yeah.
Bill's Thrills and
the Thrills.
Song of the day next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
You can buy a mower just about anywhere, but at Acres, it's more than a mower. It's professionally set up before it leaves the lot. It's 0% for up to 48 months on select John Deere residential mowers. And it's a full-service department standing behind you. From lawn tractors to zero turns, we carry the lineup and support it for the long haul. This spring, make it more than a mower. Make it Acres. Offer ends April 30th. Subject to approved credit. See dealer for details.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-731 888-713-4113 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
he stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, your song of the day from 1970, One Toke Over the Line. Brewer and Shipley, happy 420, everybody. That's for you out there.
Oh, 420.
There's a theme there.
I was
Great
wondering
song.
what you're doing
I
there.
do love that song, though. Always
You
always
love
been a
420?
fan. No, I've been a fan
Big
of that
fan
song.
of 420, huh?
Jake.
420. How about the theme?
Theme, but it's also
I was
a great
wondering
song.
what
One
you're
toke
doing.
over the line, sweet Jesus.
One toke over the line.
that what he's
Sitting at a
saying?
railway station, one toke over the
And
line.
you know what one toke over the line means?
Jake's been very clear about
Yeah, it's
that.
420 day. Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
70s counterculture phrase, meaning to be slightly too high
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the wacky weed.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Wacky weed.
to have taken one puff too many, resulting in being intoxicated beyond a functional point.
Thank you.
Thank you. AI.
Is that ChatGPT there or no?
That's AI.
Steve, start us off with this one.
It's Chris writes in, is Jake a stoner?
I am not.
LMAO.
I am not a stoner. I just like that song and it
Chris
fit for the day.
Slat is a friend.
And of the show.
Yes. God,
Talk about fitness.
talk about a dude.
Yeah, fitness at the highest level.
Uh,
Number one. If you train with him, you'll get drafted. You would have gotten drafted.
He's gotten a lot of guys drafted.
Yeah, he's got a lot of guys drafted.
Helped a lot of people. He's helped me. I mean, not in that way.
Fitness.
No.
Come on. 1970.
Bills likes it. I don't. I hokey. I'm not. I'm just. Yeah. It's
Hokey.
Hokey.
That's not hokey.
I don't know if I can concur with
can't
that.
get it to a 5. It's a good theme song, but it's not my cup of tea. You know that at all. Like it's not even close.
It is the 70s,
I know,
which is your cup of tea.
but not every song in the 70s is my cup of tea. I can get it to a 3.7.
Wow, that's a stunningly low score.
Yeah.
I just don't like the song. Never have.
And it comes on just at the right time. I hear it maybe once or twice a year, and I turn it up every time and sing the whole thing. It's a 9.4.
Oh God!
It's a
So
9.4.
we've had-
I absolutely
the
love
last
it.
two times,
yeah,
we've had
yeah,
great disparity.
yes, I absolutely love it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't hear it too much. It's not overplayed. It's
It's a happy sound. You don't like the
it's happy.
sound?
Sounds very Grateful Dead.
A little bit.
I'm not a Grateful Dead fan.
That-
I'm not a
That's
huge Dead fan either, but it sounds very Grateful
Not
Dead.
Fish, Grateful
You know,
Dead.
yeah.
This crap.
Not crap. Do
Not
not
crap.
call Brewer and Shipley
Stop
crap.
it. You stop it. Not on 420.
Yeah, it's true.
420's all good. I
It's
bet.
a celebration day for those. Not for me. I don't do that, but some people do.
I'm going to say Connor had it down as 7-2.
Whoa,
7-2-3.
7-2-3.
God, you got Connor.
He says, arithmetic, I won't be taking part in 420, says Connor.
Okay, that's
Rhythmatic.
fun. It very is.
Bill was 0.03 off of his score.
Rhythmatic.
Yes.
Rhythmatic? No, not rhythmatic.
It was great. Thank you, Jake.
Scores before we get to Bill's Thrills. Sandmaster and KC, 8-1. Fritz and Lincoln, 7-2. Les and Lincoln, 5. Never liked it. Rick and Wahoo, 8. Lyle and Omaha, 4-5. Sarah and Fallbrook, 5. Bill and Bennett, 6-2. Houston, 0.3.
Houston is the brother of
Harrison.
Yeah.
Nomad Brad, 7-3-7. Robert in Oklahoma, 6-9-5. Doug in Idaho, 4-8. Husker Mike, good, not great, 6. Brian H, 3-7. Leave that in quote, better times, please.
Please.
It's not the same score as you, by the way.
I liked it.
3-7. Yacht Rock Classic, 8-8 from Kent.
Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
I don't
hear
play that on Yacht
I
Rock.
do not hear that song on Yacht
That
Rock.
song's not touching Yacht Rock.
I bet it's been on Yacht Rock, so you just called Kent a liar. So
Maybe.
let's see
You
if
know,
it
Corey-
I
he
don't
can
know
do
that
some,
a liar, just wrong.
Yeah.
What do you think Corey gave that song?
High. No
Look
pun
at
intended.
Jake. Yeah.
How about a 7 from Corey?
How about that?
Oh,
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
he never goes
No,
high. Mr.
thank you.
3.7 over here.
Mr.
Yeah.
2.4 goes to the 7.
Well, this helps Zip. Casey and Stewart, 4-8. Ryan, 3-2. Caleb and Lee, 3-7. That's
Corey.
3 straight low scores there.
Where's Corey?
I just read Corey's score.
Oh, that was Corey.
Yeah,
Oh,
7.
It wasn't Bird. Where's
No,
Bird?
I don't see Bird on this one
I
today.
wonder if he's off today.
Jennifer,
Corey.
Jennifer 5, hubby 6.
Yeah.
Good theme.
Yeah, not impressed. Obviously, in the household. Are they living out at Capitol Beach?
Think so. Yeah.
I was out there yesterday. What is no Bird?
I didn't see Bird this morning.
What about Elder Bird?
He was
It's
on
Big
here.
Bird.
Elder Bird is here. He's 7 from the Columbus
See?
YMCA doing
Very
fitness.
high from him. Yes.
Very high.
Yes.
And okay, YouTube, Troy 6-7, BWD 5, Nashville Husker 5-2, C.L. Porter 4-9, Song of the Day, and Rashawn in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Mackay's father, set 9-4-2-0.
Thank you.
Rashawn?
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
How about that?
Me and Rashawn are at odds now.
Apparently so. Song of the Day was One Toke Over the Line by Brewer and Shipley from 1970. It is time for a Monday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom
Yes.
bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
we
Is it gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Deinert Contracting. Randy! The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and more. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Deinert Contracting.
Might be a day to get high, but Randy's prices aren't high. I'll tell you that. And Randy does not work under the influence either.
Does he like this song, though?
Randy loved this song.
Oh, you don't know
Oh,
that.
I know he did. Is Randy happy?
Yeah.
It's a happy song.
Perma Smile,
Perma
Randy.
Smile, Randy. Thank you very much. Real quick. Jake, hit breaking news real
Oh, I
quick.
could do that. Yeah, we could
Thank
right
you.
now for you, Bill. How about
Thank you.
this?
We'll start off Bill's Thrills with that.
Second time of the show for breaking news. What do we have now?
Come on,
Bill?
Second time today. If the Breakers could reach out and help me with this to get another year. But today is me and Laura's anniversary.
Whoa!
Our anniversary, and if you guys could text
You know
Laura,
that?
if you guys could text,
I did not know it.
text Laura at 402
Okay.
525-0843. Get that down, Connor.
Hold on.
Area code 402-525-0843. If you could text her on anniversary, try to get me another year. See if you can just talk her into
another
hanging in.
Text sent. Got it.
Hang in there with me like that for another year, and I'll turn things around, Steve. I'll turn things around.
I know you will.
I got a big list of things I can do better, and I'm going to make that. I'm going to do everything I can to get that done. So it's our anniversary today, and we did not know that until all of a sudden it's like our daughter's the one going, "You guys are getting married on 420." That's crazy. Yeah.
I just sent a text and she gave the face palm to it.
Yes, I
It's a
said.
happy anniversary.
Yes, yeah.
Face palm. Thank
Laura
you.
is my
One
awesome
day.
wife.
She is.
She is incredible. 402-525-0843. Please text her and just try to get me one more year.
Whip her up to Harris.
I'll take her up to Harris, get one more. Maybe get a nice meal up there, overlook Iowa.
There was nobody on the Iowa side.
You can't see. You know what's on the Iowa side.
No one's on the Iowa side.
Well,
All in Omaha side.
is that because of the Husker baseball playing so well?
I don't know.
In softball, that might be it.
But happy anniversary to you.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
that.
I hope you guys have
Let's
a
do
good
a Bill Stros. Can I do football facts?
I would love that, Bill.
All right, lock in, Steve. Put the phone down.
I just was looking to see if Laura
got back to you or not. Like the big bowl games are no longer a show.
Oh,
they need to go.
Oh,
the big bowl games are no longer.
What are we
a show.
doing here?
They need to go. The orange, the sugar, the rose, everything needs to go.
Okay.
Think about our day, Steve. Rose used to be Pac-12 versus Big Ten on New Year's Day. How awesome was that? Incredible. SEC went to the sugar. Big 8 went to the orange. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yes.
Here's the problem. Now they're trying to make those playoff games. You know what those were? They were bowl experiences. We used to go to the Orange Bowl for like 13 days. We had all these events. Guess what? The bowl games are now. When we went to the Peach Bowl the Peach Bowl, we played Oklahoma in the semifinals. We had one dinner with them. Okay, when we went to the Sugar Bowl, the national championship game, none, not one event, because you know what it was? It was the playoffs. It was a national championship game like that. Here's the reason why it needs to change.
Okay.
For the playoffs, all playoffs need to be home games.
Oh,
until the Natty, they need to be home games. Imagine
this is a radical proposal.
Imagine this one. I want you to imagine this one. Think about this one: Chiefs Cowboys first round wild card in Buffalo.
Yeah.
How would that be? No,
weird. Wings Bowl.
Weird. Yeah. How nuts was the Oregon Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl?
Not
no,
nuts.
yawner. Couldn't even
empty seats.
Didn't even want to watch it.
Empty seats.
Unwatchable.
Was it unwatchable?
Well, the game was bad.
I was traveling and saw it in a United club just briefly, and I was struck by the empty seats and the lack of
There was no interest in it whatsoever because Miami brings no interest to it. My point is, for the playoffs to succeed, just get rid of. They're trying to always say, "Well, we'll make the Rose Bowl the semis, or we'll make this." Like, no. Home games, because how about when you turn that TV on? That game, like I said last year, Landing said it out loud, should be in Lubbock. What if that game was in Lubbock? That'd have been incredible to see what that crowd would have been like.
A lot different.
It's going to go to 16. They should all be home games. Now, I want the other bowls. I want Potato. I want them all. I want all those bowl games.
What do you do with these big ones, though?
I don't know what.
Are they still there?
Or you put some else. I don't know what you do with them, but they have this experience, but you only get there about 3 or 4 days. So the road, so like last year, it was Alabama and Indiana in the Rose Bowl. They got there like 2 days ahead of time. It was a normal game for them. There was no event. Oh man, these other ones you go for 5-6 days. You go to some nice weather. You go someplace. It's
cool.
Events, but you used to cover them. Yeah. How was it?
Like you said,
there'd be something every night for your team to have to go to.
You were in LA for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
15 days in LA.
Yeah, 15 days. Yeah, it was awesome. But how about if the home games are all home? So the second round games are also all home games. You deserved it. You've earned the right. You've played that well. And could you imagine?
I totally agree, but is it? I think. Why can't you do it?
I don't know why you don't, because there's no reason. We're trying to preserve something. It doesn't fit anymore. It doesn't. It's like going, man, we're going to the Orange Bowl. No, you're not. What are you going to? We're going to. It's the second round of the playoffs is what it is. And they try to make it into a big deal, and they send teams to games that they shouldn't be in. Even the Indiana. The only reason that the Indiana-Alabama game was so nuts was because of Indiana's they're going we've never even been remotely had this kind of success. We're going to this whole thing. I think it just needs to be make the playoffs, and then the bowl games are just to those teams that didn't make the 12 teams, and then they still have. I love watching those. I love watching a game on December 19th at night. I love watching that stuff. But no longer, you've got to get home games for the playoffs. That's what's going to make this thing just.
What are the drawbacks? I'm trying to think if someone's going to throw a wrench into this. What is the wrench?
It's just nostalgia.
Is it? Can these venues do it? I mean, home games.
Yeah.
I can't believe they couldn't. I don't know why they couldn't.
Every one of them is going to be. Just imagine Lincoln, Nebraska for 2 rounds of home games.
That'd be sweet.
It'd be like it would be absolute mayhem.
It'd be cold, but it'd be awesome.
Yeah,
maybe
it would be mayhem.
We've been having some.
It's true. We've had some warm Decembers.
Yeah. What if all of a sudden round 2, Georgia's going to Notre Dame? I mean, how would that look?
Think about it.
I mean, that stuff would look great.
Could Notre Dame do it back to back? They would. There's scenarios where they'd have to do it back to back weekends, right?
Yeah.
But why is that a problem?
Yeah, well, it's not a problem. You earned it. You earned the right by how you played. Your first rounds were home games. oh, we won again.
Yep.
And then the next team, it would be, and then it just creates all this buzz. And then also, guess what? It helps too.
That's a great idea.
It makes people get way more into it. Imagine what it would do to Lincoln if all of a sudden you got a bonus playoff game to the city. And then now you got national people coming in, and then you have.
It'd be ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous. What it'd
I'd
be
like to
like.
have Sankey sitting right here, right now, and then see what he would say.
The only reason is nostalgia. We're the biggest nostalgia people there is, but it's not the same. It's the Rose Bowl. We used to turn on UCLA play in Michigan. It was unbelievable. Sunny out and watching. It was like, oh my, this is. And it's not anymore. And so, anything from the text line, Jake?
We do have some response. So it says, like you said, do home games until the semifinals and finals.
I wouldn't even do them. I'd do them all the way to the finals.
All the way to the finals.
I'd run them all the way to the
Where
finals.
do you play the semis? Yeah. Where do you play them then?
In Jeremy's, probably. Yeah. I don't know where that'd be at.
It's not like horrible. I'd run them all myself. I'd run them all the way, just like the NFL does.
Then where you just have a site for the Natty?
Yeah, Natty has a site, just like the Super Bowl is.
Yeah.
And guess what? It might be a home game. It might, just like Miami had it this year, right?
Home game.
Yeah, had a home game.
Yeah.
He did.
Sometimes it just works out
true.
that way.
It's not the end of the world.
So also with that, how would you rotate it through? Well, it'd be pretty simple. Now all of a sudden, the Rose Bowl still has the Natty. That'd be sweet.
Brett, Minnesota says it's the sponsorship money, which to that point, just let them sponsor the home site games, name it whatever they want to. But to Bill's point, play them at home.
It's at home. The other part of it's just I'm the one that's the biggest one that's always better times, push back. You look at a bowl game now as if like, there it is, man, the Orange Bowl. You don't. You look at it now as if it's a game.
There it is, man.
It's like, nope, there's no more of that.
You don't.
There's no more look at it. Like I said,
don't try to fake it.
We went to the Sugar Bowl and played against Clemson in a national championship game. 0 events. You know what we did?
0.
You know what we did? We practiced. That's
no
what we
events
did.
at all. Were there people in coats walking around?
There may have been some people in coats and making a big deal, but it was the national championship game is what it was. It wasn't the Sugar Bowl.
It's just not. It's not the same.
Sometimes when you try to,
it's not.
They keep trying to make these games, these Orange Bowl games, into. And if they took those out and still made the semifinals, maybe it'd be better than ain't nothing. But you need more home games.
I just need someone intelligent, Petiti sitting here to say, no, well, this is why, Bill, we can't do this. Would they say that Bill, this is why there's 1, 2, 3 reasons why we can't do this. I don't know. I'd wonder what they'd say. What Yormark, if he was Brett Yormark, if he was sitting right here, if Phillips was sitting right here, what's his name? Jim Phillips.
Jim Phillips, ACC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to say something along the lines.
What is it?
That is absolutely, because the finances are still going to be.
Yeah, what's the finance?
And just think what the TV ratings are going to be. TV ratings are going to be higher on home games than they are watching the thing with not a home game. You want to see that, and you want to play in games too. You really think it was exciting for Oregon to play in that Orange Bowl?
It didn't look like it.
No, it didn't look like it at all. Imagine
the field was kind of. It wasn't. I don't know. Nothing looked right.
It was like a game. I watched out of the corner of my eye. It wasn't a good game. Crowd wasn't into it.
That was in Miami.
It was in Miami.
Was it
like a noon kickoff. Yeah.
Grass. It was a noon game.
And the grass looked like it was winter.
Yeah. It also was. It was a noon kickoff.
The Orange Bowl at noon just doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, Bill, I was struck by it in the United Club, how it just didn't look exciting.
You dropped United Club several times. Like, okay, you travel.
Got to pick you up over here.
Thank you.
I didn't mean it like that. That's where I was though when I
so much
was watching.
Spot.
There wasn't sound, and I thought, well, maybe if the sound was on, it'd be more exciting. But it did not look exciting.
The sound was not exciting at all.
And there were empties.
Yeah, I want things packed. I want mayhem.
There wouldn't be empties if they were playing.
Just imagine if all of a sudden you name the school. It's like Missouri has a home game in the playoffs. It would be
United Club
crazy.
would be buzzing.
They'd be buzzing.
Say it 3 more times.
For those of you who want, are excited, want more bowl games to come back versus going away. Did see from On Threes, Brett McMurphy this weekend that the Poinsettia Bowl is back for the first time in 10 years.
Nice.
And the first ever bowl game in Puerto Rico we played this year.
What is that called?
The Puerto Rico Bowl.
Took a lot of time to name it. I think that's awesome. I'd
love to go
look at that. We're still trying to make this
I
thing
am
work.
for those. I'm not anti-bowls.
Yeah, you're not.
I want all those bowl games going, but just don't try to factor in. It's not the bowl game anymore. There's no experience here for the players, and we don't watch a bowl game thinking it's a bowl game. We're just watching because it's the semifinals or whatever it is.
No, you don't.
That's why we're watching. And man, at home games, just imagine just seeing whatever it be, Texas at home, Ohio State at that,
You think
Georgia
it's
at home.
forced right now.
It is. Because they're trying to tell the bowls, the big bowls, okay, we'll make this work. Okay, you guys will have okay with that. We'll make this work for you guys.
Now that's the question. That's the question. What do you do with those bowls? You still can have them, right?
Yeah, they wouldn't be the same as far as the matchup.
Yeah.
And, and maybe like you said, I don't like it. I want all home. Just think about this. All that does it is like that. First of all, NBA is incredible because everything's at home. MLB, everything's at home.
Hockey.
Hockey, everything's at home. The only really sport that comes up to it is what? Like the College World Series is different. The women's softball series is different like that. And football is that they go all the way. What do they do in FCS? They go all the way out until the last game.
Is that
and
right?
They move it. And
it's great. It works.
And it works. And it works great. NFL does what? All home games until the Super Bowl. Then you move.
So we'd have
it.
like a Super Bowl in college.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing. You would just move it to there'd be a neutral site. And those games at least would always get the Rose Bowl would get a national championship every 4 years. Orange Bowl would get it every 4 years.
You wouldn't.
I'd go
Would
with
you
one
still
of those.
call it the Rose Bowl?
You could call it if you want that, but the deal of that this is the granddaddy of them all and the Rose Bowl parade, and then a lot of times the game's on a different day. It's not always been on the first anymore, and it's not the same. So I don't want to crush it, but
Bill, the headline one more time.
I'd be glad to. The big bowl games are no longer a show; they must go.
That is Football Facts Monday on Bill's Thrill, sponsored by Diner Contracting. Hour 2, we got some news on the Big Red Rebuild next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753, $199 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, $10,252 at signing, no security deposit required, tax, title, and license fees extra, residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Have you been looking for home technology upgrades but don't know where to turn? Online information can be contradicting and confusing. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies can turn your living room into the place to watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank, who have a special mortgage loan promotion going on right now for the Breakers, now through June 30th, when you apply for a mortgage loan or a home refi with Chris Lauer, Adam Lenzen, or Marlon Lyon at Pinnacle Bank. You can get a golf package at Tatanka Golf Club in Northeast Nebraska. That's a round of golf for 4, cart rentals, and a one-night, 2-room hotel stay at Ohia Casino on the premises, or $250 towards your closing costs. Please call Chris, Adam, and Marlon at 402-434-3105. Mention the code BREAKERS. Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Probably need some information from the higher management. I had some quite numerous texts and questions this weekend about if they obtain that. Is there a time frame in which they have to use it?
The golf?
The golf. Is it like, hey, if I did that today, does that mean I have to use it in June, or can it hold it off into fall or a different time? Or
Great question.
And so I'm getting flooded with questions.
They
about that.
probably answer that for you.
Yes, we need to find that out. Brian Morrow, if you're listening, please let us know.
The number to check again is 402-434-3105. I will tell you, we are working right now on the refi paperwork. God, that takes a long time anywhere. It's just a lot of details.
Is there a lot? Don't you have to just sign your name a lot? Or are you actually going? Are you going through it like, okay, let's make sure they're not up to something?
This is the pre-meeting with Pinnacle Bank. You're feeling all the paperwork. So they know kind of what they're looking at for the loan stuff. It takes a long time. There's a lot of stuff you have to know and look up and have documents. So, but that's because they're doing their work. They're doing their job. Make sure it's right.
Yeah, they do everything right.
So I'll have an update
Cross
for you guys.
the T's, dot the I's. That's who they are.
That's what banking is.
That's what banking is. It's details. You forget some stuff. That's why Shin Daddy invented FDIC.
Well, it's very important.
Make sure we have our money's protected.
And Shin Daddy is that person too. Very detailed.
Yes. Imagine back in the day, and all of a sudden, like, going to get your money. No, we can't. We don't have your money because the bank got robbed. Someone came in and held us up yesterday.
Sometimes I ran into a circumstance money-wise where the person was not detailed on Saturday. It was very interesting. At McDonald's, I did my coffee thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to say what McDonald's because there's I don't know, there's probably 7 or 8 of them. I don't want to hang anybody out to dry, but all I had was a 50, and I gave the guy a 50 for my breakfast, which was, I think it was like $7.42, and he just gave me back. He said all I got is 45 here. Just take 45. Take 2 20s and a 5. So he didn't. So the cash register is going to be off. I kind of felt bad.
You made
it's
money.
Not going to add up.
You made money.
Yeah. So just take this. This is all we got.
So in the last 20 minutes, Sip is dropped United Club 9 times, and all I had is all I had was 50s. I wish I had something smaller, but all I have is 50s and 100s. So I didn't know what to do. I tell you one thing. This is living. Once again, real quick, Laura, my wife's phone number 402-525-0843. Please text her. Wish her.
And it's Laura.
Wish her a happy anniversary and stick with me for one more year, and then we'll renegotiate next year.
Smart.
That's the way to.
I'm not trying to get a 4-year contract.
Year by year.
Year to year. It's year to year. It's just like NIL. Same thing. It's year to year.
You got to pay her.
Yeah. Might have to.
Sip had to depart early on Friday because he had to go right about the big red rebuild project. South Stadium. We finally saw some pictures. At least some. I thought what this might look like for Nebraska when this is done eventually. It's going to be voted on this week. Is that right? Sip?
Yeah.
Voted on this week? Yeah.
So what happens is the university released it as an agenda item for the Board of Regents on Friday. Now it'll go to the regents who will vote. They will vote their approval. You don't put it on
put it out there and all of a sudden the regents shoot it down.
Right. No, it's on the agenda because they know there's approval. So there you go. And then it's going to move fast. The construction will begin. There's a lot to cover in this, but the construction will begin right after this season, and it's going to move fast. It'll be done think about this. It'll be done in time for the 2028 season if all goes as planned. $600 million. Ambitious. Now there's going to be construction workers working double shifts over there. I mean, that's going to move fast. Think how fast that is. They'll start after the 2026 season. It'll be. I mean, I think I've got some facts wrong today, Vandy. But yeah, done. Yeah, I'm reading this story in the Lincoln Journal-Star right now. All of it will be done ahead of the 2028 season. So yeah, ambitious. Very ambitious.
What is the vibe of the Husker fans, Steve?
Well, I saw the World Herald did a poll. There's a lot of support. I mean, the last I saw was like 65% approved of this. I think the vibe is fine. It's not. You're always going to get pushback in a deal like this when it's $600 million.
Sure.
Now, $600 million for context. Penn State's stadium project is $700 million. For context, Kansas is $500 million. There's another one that was $800 million. They did ponder very briefly. Nebraska officials an off-site venue. That was a financial non-starter according to Dannon because that would have been close to $2 billion.
Oh.
Yeah.
$2 billion.
You're trying to avoid the bees.
1.6.
Trying to avoid the bees.
$2 billion.
So that was a financial non-starter. It was a very brief discussion, apparently. So yeah, they're going with this. Now, the things that to keep in mind, this is just it'll be reconstructing the South Stadium and the West Stadium. The East and the North are not affected. So that's something to think about.
Reduction of capacity.
Yes, the capacity
down to 80,000.
Okay.
I thought it goes to 65,000 for the year that it's down,
2027.
Right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. 2020
the year of construction.
Yeah, 2027 it'll be a capacity of 65,000. So there's a lot in this.
So who happened? Is there anyone out there so people are out of seats? So what are they told? Someone that just has a seat that's lost.
I don't know.
You're just out for. And then are you still out? I mean, how did that?
I don't know. They'll do a receipt.
Big questions here.
They'll do a receipt, and the key will be transparency. Yep. It'll be big for Dannon. These are tough projects for ADs because of what you're saying. His inbox, I'm sure, will be very interesting at times. But whatever, you have to do it. And I think they do have to do it. I do believe they have to do it. I don't think you wait. I'm in the camp that you can't. I was up to Friday kind of in the camp of, well, you better hit a certain mark win-wise or you won't have enough momentum. No, you can't keep pushing this down the road. You just got to do it. It doesn't have to be tied to a win total. It probably shouldn't be. It kind of hit me when I was reading everything on Friday that, no, you just got to go forward. There's going to be structural issues down the line. A lot of it's an older stadium. You can't just keep pushing it down the road. Just do it.
The big question was, so when Trev proposed, it was $450 million a couple years ago. Now it's $600 million. What's the biggest difference from that?
I think time. I think that if you waited, that's another thing. If you wait, just the costs continue to escalate. I mean, I think some of that is just things get more expensive. But I'm not. I don't work for Kiewit, so I don't know exactly but 600 is palatable. Like I said, when it compare, there's part of their material that they gave the media, part of the stuff they said. There's an SEC school apparently going to $1 billion with their stadium. So Nebraska's it's not crazy. Okay, so how are they financing it?
Yes,
$250 million in private financing, so private donations, then $350 million through this loan that, the way I read it, will be basically paid for by the new stadium. I mean, by revenue generated by the new stadium. So that's palatable to me. It seems like a great plan. I mean, Dannon did a very good job of rolling it out on Friday.
Did he take questions? Did you ask any
questions?
questions?
No, there weren't. We didn't talk to him. He's going to be available this Friday after the Regents vote. There'll be a press conference. Now, there wasn't a press conference Friday. There'll be a press conference on Friday involving Dannon and I imagine Dr. Gold and who maybe somebody else, but whatever. That's when we'll get some chance to ask some questions. Well, there you go. It's going.
I like the big video board, the South Stadium. That's kind of cool.
Huge video.
I mean, that thing is massive. I don't know the size. Huge.
Way bigger than the one in the North Stadium.
Yeah, when you say
I think it's big.
You better improve something, I know that it's like, okay, get the biggest video board you can possibly get because that makes a fan experience better.
Oh, it does.
Instead of turning it around. Yeah, if you're in North Stadium, what do you look at? I mean,
it does help it a lot. You're right. Like that board in Jerry's World.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I just watched that.
Yeah, it'll be.
Don't even watch the field.
No,
we don't have to. The pixels are amazing.
Yeah, it'd be very cool to see that. So I'm in favor of that. I think it's fine. I will say this: it's one of those things where, like, when it got announced, it's been out there for a long time, but I thought about it for about 4 minutes. And when the show's over, it won't be like, man, that stadium project. That's going to be something.
It's important, though. It's probably the second most important building in the state, right? I mean, I'm kind of like you. Then the more I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, this is big. It's big. It'll be crazy, the construction over there.
Well, here's the big question, too. Someone asked in the text, says, how much will our season tickets go up
Don't
to?
know that.
They announced $30 million increase in annual ticket sales despite less seats. That math is $375 a ticket if all seats are equal, which of course they're not.
Again, I don't. Those answers aren't out there right now. They won't be for a while. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't think Dan could tell you that right now.
I remember when I was a graduate assistant with Coach Osborne, he talked a lot about the importance financially of those seats being filled and the season ticket holders. It just have this thing be 3/4 full or half full. Paying people
changes.
If people bought your season tickets and don't show up, doesn't really matter. No one cares about that except for concessions and other things you do lose out on. But I remember it was always a big thing that he would talk about how important it was in the revenue world that those seats are sold out.
It is big. And I don't know. I heard Paul Myers once say it. Paul Myers was, I would say, a associate athletic director, big time fundraiser. And he said, you have to make this a social experience. Yes, the pure football element's always important, always will be important, but it also has to be a positive social experience. If it's not, people will cherry pick games. So you have to do all you can for the fans to make it and this was Paul talking years ago. Yeah.
And Lincoln helped that with the Haymarket. Prior to that,
100.
Prior to that, it was berries.
That's it.
And that's it. I mean, really, there wasn't much going on. Now they have an entire Haymarket where there's the big crowd and a big whatever area that they have with jumbotrons and stuff. So they made the rail yard is become an experience.
100%, Bill. And I like that
hotels have become an experience.
Me and Bill are not. I tell the listeners, me and Bill are not experts on this because we have not been fans. We don't go to the games as fans. Jake, when I was a student, I think I only went to 2 games as a student.
It makes me very sad.
I wasn't planning on.
You're writing for the Nebraskan, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't really planning on a career in like a sports writer type thing. So I've never done the fan thing at all because I've always gone as a media. And Jake's the one that would be an expert on this. I always feel sort of I don't unqualified to talk about the social fan experience. I've never done it. I mean, I've gone to games as a fan, but not that many in my life. I think about going to the Rangers game.
You've been to NBA games as a fan.
Yeah, and it's important.
Having better seats is nice. I mean, those end zone, you're smashed.
You know what's really important? Cup holders.
Is it?
Yeah, cup holders are hugely
They don't
important.
have those for most of the Memorial Stadium.
I know. They need it. So they're going to add 20,000 chair backs. I'm going off memory on this stuff. I wish I have some of it from me. Yeah, they're going to add 20,000 chair backs. Those are important. 19-inch chair backs. I think in the stadium it's 14 inches on the bleachers. So there'll be wider chair backs, which is good. And I hope they're good cup holders.
I hope there's a good cup holder.
I'll report back to you on the cup holder situation.
Will we see large pieces of equipment driving by on O Street to whip down, coming right past us?
Kiewit.
Yeah, and then take a right, on 10th, head down to the stadium. So we might see a lot of people drive. Might see a bunch of Kiewit trucks driving.
Honestly, I'm interested in what that's all going to look like right after this season when they go to work. I mean, what's it going to be like over there? Yeah. Are they going to tear the South Stadium down in one fell swoop, or it will be in segments? Like if they're just taking that baby down in one, you want to see that.
Yeah, if it's one big explosion.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
We'll do a live remote from that. That'd be kind of sweet.
We could.
Make sure you're far enough away from it.
This is probably getting the cart ahead of the horse, but will they do the spring game at a different site? Because when they tear that down,
there's a question.
In basically December 1st,
there's a question.
And then the spring game, I don't know how they do a spring game there. The next 3 months later, 4 months later.
My guess is they will enough of the stadium will be okay to go ahead and keep playing on that. I don't know though.
So it'd be very odd to you don't go in the stadium very much more. We used to practice in the stadium all the time with Coach Osborne. If we had to split,
I remember.
Then we'd go to the indoors. That was used all the time. That doesn't happen anymore. But my point is that some days you're going like, hey, let's go in the stadium. If you go in the stadium like that, and there's a bunch of cranes doing stuff right in the end zone,
can't do it.
You don't have a real productive practice that day.
No, and you can't have a bunch of like football personnel over where the I don't know. We're out over our skis a little bit. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm very interested in all of it. I'm very interested in what it's going to be like in that area when they're actually going at it. You know, cranes and in Kiewit, workers working double shifts, which Dan had mentioned. It's going to be double shifts.
How about that? Double time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2 different shifts. We're not making guys work 16 hours a day.
2 different sets of people, I imagine, yes.
Imagine that. So about 4 o'clock, here comes the new crew coming in. Working all night.
Double shifts.
When we come back, speaking of cranes and spring games, situation at Virginia Tech over the weekend involved both of those things. Hey, what happened next on Early Break in the Ticket?
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753. $199 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. $10,250 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
You can buy a mower just about anywhere, but at Acres, it's more than a mower. It's professionally set up before it leaves the lot. It's 0% for up to 48 months on select John Deere residential mowers. And it's a full-service department standing behind you. From lawn tractors to zero turns, we carry the lineup and support it for the long haul. This spring, make it more than a mower. Make it Acres. Offer ends April 30th. Subject to approved credit. See dealer for details.
Let's face it, there are some things people experience every year that are no fun. Flu shots, spring cleaning, dental exams, leaves in the gutters. That's why the Nebraska Lottery is launching our new lotto game, Millionaire for Life. The top prize is $1 million a year for life, with a second prize of $100,000 a year for life. Tickets are $5 with drawings every day. If you win Millionaire for Life, you'll still get leaves in your gutters, but they'll be the gutters on your new mansion.
Millionaire for Life top prize odds 1 in 22 million.
I'm Dr. Jeremy Hosine, candidate for the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Husker athletics has never been stronger. Let's champion the same mindset across our entire university: academics, research, and opportunity. As a neurosurgeon, former regent, and proud Husker, I'm running to stand up for NU's future because this matters to my family and yours. On May 12th, vote Dr. Jeremy Hosine for regent, for our students, for our future, and for Nebraska.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour.
Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you'll never come.
Saturday, April 25th, Memorial Stadium.
Wish I didn't, but I do.
With special guests, Kings of Leon and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com.
I think I heard you coming.
Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills Global Company, they have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Was Carson at the event for the South Stadium? I'm assuming he will be perusing the area, walking around, seeing what his monitoring the construction site.
Yeah.
I'm probably is Santos Global financing this?
No,
And
I mean they might be helping.
Probably involved.
I imagine they will.
So
be.
if you guys want to help do something with this is when you want to get a hold of Carson, because you might be working directly with Carson, just walking the property,
yeah,
and making some adjustments. He'll point things out. Carson will. If there's some concrete needs to be poured somewhere, he'll let him know.
Carson. Last name?
Shot.
Right. Carson Shot. And
he'll let people know.
Yeah, and he might be at the press conference on Friday.
I bet he is.
With some questions.
Oh, he'll be smiling at that. Wonder if him and Randy, wonder if he'll pick Randy up and they'll head down to the press conference. It'd be nice to see him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I was wondering if Carson will be there in an official capacity.
Probably will. What if all of
a suit on for
what
sure?
if all of a sudden Dan just said, and now Carson Schott will address the media? That would be incredible.
There'd be some confusion.
Be a lot of confusion.
I might have to stand up and explain.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this.
What,
Before you speak, Carson,
listen,
why he's here.
Steve Sipple, columns of the year, real quick. You guys, Carson works for Sandhills Global. He does currency around the entire state, and so we have a building named Currency.
That's why he's speaking.
That's why he's here, so everyone knows he knows Tom and Sean Peed really well.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He was with Sean at the basketball game in Oklahoma City.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we saw him. Yes.
Oh, God.
Happy as can be. GoCurrency.com/careers. All right.
God.
So speaking of spring games, we talked about cranes last segment. The start of the James Franklin era got off to a very strange start at Virginia Tech. The spring game is about to get underway. They got, skydivers coming to the stadium, and it was high winds in
there high winds?
Blacksburg, Virginia, on Saturday. There's high winds, which led to one of the skydivers going off his mission, and he hit the top of the scoreboard. He hit the scoreboard. He ran into the scoreboard. He got wedged between the C and the H in Va Tech on the scoreboard,
and it
smashed into it at a high speed.
And then hung there for
an hour.
Right, yeah.
No. I thought
30
I heard 20 minutes.
It's 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
That's they said on the radio show. They had yesterday I heard a pundit from Virginia Tech who was covering it.
Okay.
And he went through that. He goes, imagine, so I've been right on the field when they've when they've landed at the 50-yard line, right in the middle. I'm going, that looks impressive. So when the guy's coming down with like the ball and the American flag,
yes,
everyone's watching him. And all of a sudden it's like, whoa. Hey, hang on here.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got going here? And all of a sudden smash into the scoreboard.
And it wasn't planned.
It was not planned.
Don't plan it.
No, it was
scoreboard.
It was alarming. So the name, I don't have his name, but he is like a 2-time Purple Heart recipient. And he talked about how he saved 17 soldiers on somebody who was a suicide bomber.
Wow.
So this guy is a very decorated military person.
And he's okay, I think.
It appears he's okay. Yeah, he's fine.
So imagine, wouldn't you think, Steve, if you were doing that, you'd have family and Margaret would be there, Trixie would be there. They'd all see you parachuting in, right? And all of a sudden, that's your husband or whoever up there. It's all of a sudden, oh wow, hang on,
sure.
And he's just hanging by the parachute ropes. No,
but
scary sight.
Scary, but he was hanging there, so that's all right. I mean, the thing I wondered is if you were in charge of the music, there's some songs you could play.
Oh no!
About "I Fall to Pieces." Played over the sound system. Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Free Falling.
Tom Petty
on
a loop.
Add some levity.
Just
Are you okay, man? If you get you the thumbs up, I'm good. Then you can play.
Hey, play Free Falling.
How about Hang On Sloopy?
Oh, you're laughing. My question.
I like the Patsy Cline idea.
My question is this one. Okay, he's a decorated,
he's fine.
All this stuff. How long before you're in staff meetings like a year from now, and all of a sudden he's there and you don't say something, just kind of smart comment like that?
I don't know
about the scoreboard or about something.
I don't know.
There'll be someone will.
I don't know.
I know this. If that happened to Duke,
yeah,
I'd be so concerned.
All over him.
But after about 6 months, I'm not letting it go.
How about 6 days?
Yeah, 6 days. That'd be
as long as he's all right.
So you're good, all right. Matter of fact, it might not make it an hour.
No, once you find out he's okay, it's on.
It's on. His friends are going to roast him.
His
friends are going to absolutely roast him.
Yeah, you don't got to wait 6 months.
No, it'll probably started today. Yeah. There'll be some sort of memo in the military will come out, and then his friends will start texting him. Oh, it'll be just one thing after another. It delayed everything for an hour.
An hour.
The game was paused for an hour. Yeah.
That's not.
There was a crane.
I just want to imagine this, and all of a sudden they're in the locker room, and all of a sudden that whoever comes in, associate AD, hey, coach, yeah, real quick, hold off coming out of the tunnel. What do you got? Well, the parachuter is caught on the scoreboard. He's smashed into the scoreboard. What? Yes, we're going to have to re-warm up, but just keep him in here and we'll have to warm him up again because this is going to be a while to get him down.
Okay, now he's okay. That's why we can be somewhat light on this. Now, the other thing is serious. On a serious note, if you're Dannon or ADs around the country, you just rethink that whole thing. We don't need. We really don't need to have parachutes.
It's the buzz. It's like this. It's like, oh, wow, that's it, and then it's over.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be
game time.
What I'm surprised of, what they talk about, if the wind was that dangerous, that's also a classic of, hey guys, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, wait,
it's the spring game.
And what everyone say, like, if you were the director of promotions, someone says, hey, here's the deal. We got some wins. We don't think it's safe. No problem. Don't do it.
Yeah,
we're good. You're not. Someone else
relying on that to draw people.
They had someone else that landed in a field. A field next to somebody else landed in like a practice field.
Is that right?
They didn't get into the stadium.
Let's not do this.
Now
high winds, stay away.
Or if they do it, every time the one starts to come, everybody's going like, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Does he smash into the scoreboard?
Yeah, this part of the conversation I'm serious about. I think you just don't do this. This might just be the sign. Let's just not. We don't have to do that. We don't have to risk this.
We haven't gotten.
That's not. I'm not taking off on on these people who do it. I'm not. It's not a commentary on them.
No.
It's just something that maybe you don't have to do. It's not going to make or break the parachute club.
Yes. And just imagine addressing the team. Guys, real quick, just take your shoulder pads off. We'll have to re-warm up. The parachuter is caught on the scoreboard.
And the C
He's
and the
hanging.
H.
Where's he doing? He's just hanging.
He's
there.
hanging
He
there.
hung there for 30 minutes. And also, as one of the, I heard someone say yesterday, imagine this when they get a phone call like that, 911, can I help you? Yes, real quick. We have a parachuter that's caught during the spring game.
Wow.
He's stuck to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not good.
Imagine we had to try to do this safety, had to try to get him down.
Mhm.
They didn't practice this a lot.
No, yeah. What do you do?
It wasn't like, well, remember 2 years ago we did the same scenario. We worked on this. There's no scenario of a parachuter caught on a jumbotron.
Once
or
again,
scoreboard.
You don't have to do it.
He had to know for a long time that it wasn't good.
Hanging around. Counting
Oh,
Crow. Someone told me to
hanging
play that one.
Hanging around.
Keep hanging around this town on the corner.
Oh, his buddies, they will. I would.
They'll get him.
They'll be
Like I
saying
said,
that
if that
song
was
all the
Duke, and
time.
once Julie gave me the word that Duke was fine,
Oh,
I'm with him right now. He's fine. Okay.
Hours.
It would be the text would start immediately coming, and there will be some memes probably put out today. Yeah.
Well, we're glad he's okay, but
Yeah,
he's
we're
gonna be the
absolutely
butt of
glad.
jokes for a while. But
Yeah.
it is time to play the game. So give us a call
Yes.
right now at 464-5685. A chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Last week the record was 2-3. You started off 0-2. You fought back to 500, then lost Film Friday. Today's topic is, yes, the NBA playoffs did begin this week. We had the playing games last week, but the actual series now have begun.
Here we go.
NBA champion coaches.
Okay.
And these are of the past.
Okay.
Obviously the past, but
Mhm.
we're going way back in some
Can
ways.
you give us the coach who we named the team?
I will give you the team, the years. You tell me who that coach was.
Not gonna be easy.
Not going to be easy. No, it won't be easy. And then when you say it, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember him. I remember him.
Yeah, you give me the coach's name. I tell you everything else. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
Don't be shy. I know this is not an NBA city, but we have NBA fans in this city that will know these answers.
Yes.
NBA champion coaches.
Who's this gonna be?
464-5685.
No, this will be hard. In the 2000s, me and you are not.
No.
We're working.
There are some
the 70s will be
2000s. There
good.
are some older ones.
I know I don't work now, Steve. I know I don't have a job. You pointed it out.
You work? You're working right now.
He's employed.
Gainfully.
Okay, we have JR. How do you feel about
Who
NBA
shot?
championship coaches today?
I don't know. Go back to the parachute thing. Do you guys remember when Larry the Cable Guy had a show in Memorial Stadium? He had a parachuter come down and crash into the seats.
Oh, I didn't.
I
Are
didn't
you
know.
serious?
I didn't know.
What
he
year was
okay?
that? That's awesome.
That would have been like 15 years ago, probably.
Was the person okay?
I think so. It was supposed to be like Larry the Cable Guy was coming into the show, and then he crash landed and then came out on the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know that, JR.
Who's this,
JR is our contestant.
JR, where are you calling from?
Milford.
Milford. Oh,
That's
thank
close.
you. Milford listener. Can you text somebody today that maybe build a breaker? Had one friend?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Anything for the stool.
Thank you. Anything with
All
the
right.
stool.
All right, first question to you, JR. Here we go. What coach won 2 titles with the Rockets in 1994 and 1995?
Ooh, it's one of two.
I have no clue on this one. Let's go with Dominic Wilkins.
Not Dominique Wilkins.
No, it's one of two.
This person won back-to-back titles.
This
No,
is.
it's the famous one, isn't it?
Hold on. Let me not overthink.
You don't have
this.
to take it, but if you know,
Yeah, it's Rudy T.
There
Rudy
you go.
Tomjanovich.
brilliant.
That's a
Rudy
layup.
Tomjanovich is correct. 1-0 lead for Sip and
I
Bill.
didn't use Bill.
No, you did not.
That
No.
doesn't count,
No,
right?
you didn't use him.
No.
You said Rudy T yourself.
No, I didn't. You tried to get something out of me.
Yeah.
You were trying to get something.
Bill is in play.
There's
1-0
only one
lead.
famous guy.
Sip for the 2-0 lead. What coach won the 2004 NBA title as coach of the Pistons?
Oh, there's only one there, I think.
Hold it. I think
2004.
2004. was there someone subsequent of Chuck? I mean, we're thinking out loud right now. It's not my answer. Was there someone subsequent?
But you go back when they were really. I do not think that's who it is.
Oh, so like the
5 seconds.
The run. Now, I don't think this because the Bad Boys were in the 80s.
Bad Boy. That's what I was thinking about.
Bad Boys were in the 80s.
What do we do here, Pat? I mean,
you can't pass. It's ours.
It's ours.
I have.
Go ahead.
Was that who he's with?
3.
I think I have it.
Okay.
2.
I think I have it. If you want to give, I give it a shot.
Go.
Go. It wasn't the Pacers. Was it? Was it Larry Brown?
Brilliant. It was Larry Brown.
Jeez.
2-0 lead.
We're done. It's game over.
Not over yet. You've said that before.
Sounds
It's
over.
not bad. All right.
Larry Brown.
Larry Brown's correct. All right.
That was one of your best gets ever.
It was a nice pull, Larry Brown.
Yeah.
To stay alive, JR, last question, down 2-0. What coach won 2 titles with the Celtics in 1984 and 1986?
Layup.
No clue. It was before my time.
It was not before my time.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Player coach.
No.
Okay, let me get this.
Go ahead.
Tell me it was Bill Fitch.
No, it was not Bill Fitch, but you already won the game.
Tell me it was Casey Jones.
That's the one.
Brilliant.
Casey Jones is correct.
So Casey Jones, I think, followed
Fitch was good too.
Thank you, JR. Nice try. Calling on the road.
So I would have maybe gotten that wrong. Casey Jones. Was it KC Jones?
Yes, KC. As in the letters KC.
KC Jones. Better times.
This is the last question. You've already won the game.
We've got 30 wins, by the way.
What coach won the 2011 NBA title as coach of the Mavericks?
Oh, I got that.
Of the coach of the Mavericks. That's Rick Carlisle.
Nice. Look at Bill. Brilliant. NBA.
Former guard for the Virginia Cavaliers.
I was sitting in an airport.
The United Club.
No.
With my 50s. I had 50s.
I just rolled out.
No, I was
50s everywhere.
No, this wasn't the United Club. But I was sitting, I'd say 3 feet right in front of Rick Carlisle.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked up and there's Rick Carlisle reading a book right in front of me.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know him either.
I know this. If they show
on.
Carlisle on like hey, there's Carlisle. I'm like, yeah, that's Carlisle. I mean,
but outside that,
I don't think if he came out of right now, if he came out of the Hampton, I don't know if I go, but damn, there's Carlisle.
Maybe I may. You might.
Tiebreaker for Bill. Phil Jackson has 11 NBA titles. He coached in 333 playoff games. How many of the 333 did he win?
261.
Ooh, I think it was just a little lower than that. 252.
229 and 104, which is still unbelievable in the playoffs for Phil Jackson.
He's unbelievable.
And you guys after a 1-0 start.
11.
That I feel good about that win.
I do too.
You pulled Larry Brown, which was one of
that was a great pull.
Jake, that was a good game.
Thank you.
That was a good game. Thank you. Jake says thank you.
Well, you can't give me a compliment. I was supposed to say nothing.
30 and 27 is the overall, by the way.
3 games
Have
above
more
500.
fun games, Jake. Do more fun games.
That one would be fun if we just could keep going on
Just
those
do that
coaches.
again. 2.0 tomorrow. NBA championship coaches. See what happens. Hour 3 is next. Some bold predictions for the Big Ten from Tom Fernelli.
Oh, Fernelli.
Next on Early Break on the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Have you been looking for home technology upgrades but don't know where to turn? Online information can be contradicting and confusing. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies can turn your living room into the place to watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
Spring is here and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com. Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Is your air conditioner ready for the hot weather ahead? Get it checked now before you really need it. Call Bryant now to schedule your spring air conditioning service check. No matter what brand equipment you have, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean, inspect, and test to make sure it's ready to cool efficiently when hot weather hits. Stay cool and comfortable with air conditioning services from Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111 to schedule your AC check. Bryant, whatever it takes.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Hi, I'm Ryan Buck, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you create a game plan for financial success. Call me at 402-483-0377. Again, 402-483-0377 to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late. It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 9:03 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on early break. Third hour sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. You can learn more today at nebcoinc.com. Also, hour 3 sponsored by Anderson Ford, 27th and I-80 and 33rd and Yankee Hill. Another great day to test drive.
Jeez.
And Anderson Ford.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing right now. With the way that the success is going with the softball team and with the baseball team, I think right now that puts you in a good mood. And to magnify that, go get yourself a truck. This is the time right there. When things are going well, you're happy like that. This is the time to do it. Because if you go and get a new truck or a new car or whatever, but everything, but the rest of your life's going crappy, doesn't change you very much. But right now, if you got a sweet new truck when life's going good, thank you to Rhonda for that.
And Will.
Both
Rob Childress, Ron, Lori Sipple.
Absolutely.
No relation, spelled different. I've been asked 100 times over the years, thousands. Are you married to Lori Sipple? No, she's 6'4" and she spells it different.
Yeah.
It's a 6'4".
Well, you could marry a 6'4" person.
You sure could.
Right? That's not illegal, is it?
I'm 5'8".
I know, but you could still marry a 6'4".
Like Sonny and Cher.
Yes.
Sonny was.
How'd it work for them?
I'd say really well.
Really well. See?
Could it be Sonny and Cher 2.0?
Yeah.
Sonny met his demise on a snow slope.
Yes. Long time ago.
Sad.
I think that's right,
Yeah,
right?
It's been a long time. Sonny's been gone for a long time.
Check that out. Anywho, the taco is what we call it, right?
Anderson Ford is the taco of Lincoln. Yeah,
it's not fish tacos. We're talking about
nothing fishy about it.
No, nothing fishy about. I'd like that. Nothing fishy about those guys.
No, not you ever met Mike Anderson?
So if we left,
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
So if we left,
if
me and Connor left from here, and you and Jake left, and we took off simultaneously.
Okay, wait a second. Connor,
who could get to North 27th, or who could get to the South one? Would it be almost the same time?
Pretty close.
It would be awesome if we did
hell
that.
of an experiment.
Be an experiment like one. Also, we start from O Street and we say, "Let's go."
What route we take?
Helped by the fact that it's all interstate the whole way to 27th and I-80. I'd probably think that'd be quicker,
make it,
but it would be competition.
Yeah. Bill, we'd make it to the north way faster.
Yeah, you would. Could be
because you just whip out here by the stadium.
Yeah,
and then get on the interstate.
If we were at the old ticket at 48th and O, that's the real
that
question.
would have been.
Where would you get to quicker? 27th and I-80,
old school.
That's the center of Lincoln, right there.
Because you're in the apex of busyness.
You're in the middle. That's not really the middle of Lincoln, is it?
It kind of is.
48th and O.
Yeah,
basically right in the middle. Because really,
Lincoln was gone south, which you could argue maybe something else is more.
But on O Street, really, as far as busyness, it kind of stops at 84th. That's the big street.
Exactly middle.
They call that Midtown Lincoln.
There used to be once
they
do.
I've never heard that.
Never hold it. Time out. No one calls it Midtown.
I've never heard it.
No, not one time has someone said, "I'll meet you in Mid." There's a Midtown in Omaha. There's not a Midtown in Lincoln.
Breakers, help me out.
Imagine telling somebody,
Midtown.
"Hey, I'll meet you in Midtown." They go, "Yeah, I'll see you at Target. I'll see you at Chick-fil-A."
Okay, hold on, Jake. It is Midtown, but it's not
called Midtown. It is. No one calls it Midtown.
It's at the Midtown Chick-fil-A. No, and I've never heard that.
Yes.
We could, though. We could start a trend.
It's definitely not Midtown. Midtown in Omaha is kind of an area. It's kind of got bars, restaurants, kind of hipster cool vibe. I don't know if there's a great vibe for 48th and O. I don't think ever going like this gonna
where's an intersection.
Where would you like to live at? So probably at 48th and O area.
The vibe is Walgreens, Chick-fil-A.
You got Staples.
Yeah, and you got
Jersey Mike's over there.
There's a Petco.
Right? CVS over there.
Petco a little bit up the street.
Yeah, Petco's right there. Yeah. Exactly.
It's not really a vibe. Store. It's not a vibe at all.
Midtown.
Yeah.
No.
Bill says never heard Midtown before Lincoln.
Nope, never heard that one.
No. We could start that though if we wanted
to. Buy a car at Anderson Ford.
You should. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Our friend of the show for the offseason, Tom Fernelli. He's just the man for the offseason. CBS Sports did his Big Ten bold predictions for 2026 on CBS Sports this last weekend. And obviously did every team. For Nebraska off the bat, we'll start with them. Nebraska's bold prediction is the Huskers miss out on a bowl game. It says this: why this prediction is not based on Raiola leaving. I'm of the opinion that Calandra might not be the NFL prospect Raiola is, but he's a better fit for what Holgorsen likes to do. This prediction is based on the fact that just because he's a fit does not mean Calandra is a star, and Nebraska's schedule is not easy. The Huskers will be on the road for Michigan State, Oregon, Illinois, and Iowa. They could also be underdogs at home to Indiana and Ohio State, and maybe even Washington as well. If this bold prediction comes true, odds are there will be a coaching search in Lincoln this winter. Tom Fernelli, not high on Nebraska 2026.
The quarterback discussion is sort of interesting, right? You don't know.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It is. Like I said before, the schedule's just not that daunting. It's harder, but it's not one of the top ones where you go, oh wow. There's a couple
because
tough
the non-con's easy.
Yeah, because the non-con is when you have 3 layup wins. So it's going to come back to, once again, like who you win. Like I said, the who you win, the Big Ten conference games will tell you if you've made any progress as a team.
Progress.
I don't count anything. It's hard to say progress when you just go number of wins. The other day, not to get off the subject too far here, I want to get right back to it, but talked about the hot seat with Fickle.
Sure.
And it's like, well, one of the reasons it's not as hot is because they stormed the field twice last year.
Two ranked wins.
They beat Washington and they beat Illinois bad.
Yep.
And so that's another reason.
Illinois, man.
They did.
Them, yeah.
It's another reason why it's not quite so hot because of that. But no, I mean, like I said, I have a hard time seeing that because I don't think the schedule is really that daunting. It starts out, the first 5 games are so much. So for him to say they don't make a playoff, I mean, the bowl game, you know what that means, Steve?
What?
That means that they're probably going to lose 7 in a row. I don't know how you don't win the first 5. I saw 9 people at the Michigan State spring game.
You differ a little bit on this topic. I do not consider Michigan State a gimme win, nor Maryland after what I saw last year.
But Nebraska will be favored in both games. They're favored in all 5 games.
High likelihood of that.
They're going to be favored in all 5 games. I want to see
what happens
games.
in the first 3 games.
Well,
that they both teams play before. Yeah, right now. I would say Nebraska will be a slight favorite Michigan State. And remember Maryland game last year? Do you remember the game?
I do.
I'm with you, but it's a home game against Maryland, and they'll be favored by 9 and a hook.
Maryland won the last time it came here.
It'll be 9 and a hook favorites.
That was bad. Part of 4 straight losses to end.
So
November for Nebraska.
It might be a rough year, but to miss a bowl game would just be almost impossible when you start off with 5 games that are, and then 3 are really layups to start you off.
It's probably somewhat informative in the broader discussion that I feel this way, that I don't feel like Michigan State is a gimme. I don't feel Maryland's a gimme.
I don't think it's a gimme either, but besides Michigan State, I think they're picked 17th in the league. So you're excited to play them.
God, are they picked that low, Michigan
They're not
State?
high, yeah.
I think it's 17th is where they're selected to be.
No, you're right. I think Nebraska
Maryland
now
will probably be 16th.
Where we differ is I want to see what the teams look like on that day, not right now. What's the first 3 games for Nebraska look like? What's the first 3 games for Michigan State look like? Then maybe I'd say, okay, Nebraska should win easy. Or maybe I'd say, oh, no, Michigan State should be the favorite.
I'm with you that it could be a hard win. I'm with you. But if you're Fernelli and you're making the call right now, I'm saying no chance they don't go to a bowl game.
But how about that last part? So he says if they go 5-7 or worse, is there a guaranteed switch at head coach here at Nebraska next year?
Well,
you're talking about year 4, you're 5-7. He's got an extension in late October last year.
They'd owe him $67
Sipple
million.
to the line, please. Can they afford to fire him?
Or can they not? And sometimes there's a point, Jake, what Bill's referring to, that you can't afford not to fire. Like you can't. I mean, there is a threshold there, and I don't know what the threshold is. 5-7 would strike me as a threshold where you just can't afford not to. You can't bring him back and then have what's the offseason like then? You think there's apathy now?
Oh,
like that's
after year 4.
Yeah, I mean, if they finish 5-7, what do you think the apathy will be like?
Horrible.
Exactly. I think you answered your own question. And so I don't know. I mean, these are all it's doomsday scenario stuff. Yeah. So I don't like to talk.
I don't either.
Total doomsday.
Now is also the difference Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State.
Ohio State, yeah.
Those 3, they've got to be. I think you need to win one of the 3, or be so competitive in them. If they are bad games,
right?
50-9 or just something crazy score.
Why can't you compete with Indiana and Lincoln?
Yeah, exactly. How do you compete with Indiana and Lincoln?
Why can't you compete with them in Lincoln? Yeah. And I'm sort of, I can be caustic. I'm not big on just play them close.
Yeah. No, you don't get a lot of credit for that part.
No,
especially not year 4.
No, I don't. I'm not that guy. Now there are people like that, and I get it, and it's fine. This is sports conversations. These are not personal attacks. But coming close does nothing for me. It does nothing.
In the overall record,
nothing.
Does
I
nothing.
can close the deal.
I
You
can
have
see
to
in year
close
1,
deals.
but not year 4. Certainly not year 4.
You can't come to as a leader of Nebraska and say, well, we were right on the cusp against Indiana and Oregon and Ohio State.
I was thinking about
nothing.
Did you do it though?
I was thinking about this for Nebraska fans. We know that Ohio State's been asleep on early kickoffs here and in the shoe. Nebraska really needs Ohio State to beat Texas. They don't want the other. Because if Texas beats Ohio State,
is that
early? It's got game 2.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like that, they're kind of in a fight the rest of the because 2 to 3 loss, a 3-loss team may not get in. And a 2. So my point is that if they lose a game early out of conference, right there, they're on call.
Yeah.
Once you get to 2 losses, you're on call. Because if I'm correct, that's all that Notre Dame had. Didn't
Would they pack it in?
What's that? They wouldn't pack it in. But my point is that they're like, what if you'd rather have Ohio State come in here undefeated number 1 in the country because then they might be asleep. Might be a little asleep.
Now, what I was suggesting is if they come in as a 2-loss, that they might still be asleep in another kind of way. Like we're out of it, and this isn't very interesting.
Yeah, we all know if Ohio State finishes 10-2, really good chance that they're in.
Oh, that's true.
Pretty good chance. So if they came in with 2 now, if they have 3 losses coming here,
the story
could be pretty packed in. They could be, so that could be another story. But don't tell me about wins. I only want to know who you beat and who you lost. I don't want to know anything about it.
Speaking of 3 losses, and part of these bold predictions, Tom Fernelli says Indiana loses 3 times and misses the playoff is a bold prediction this year.
I'd have to go with their schedule to see who's
making some bold predictions.
He said they play Ohio State, Michigan, USC. Play all those teams at Nebraska, at Washington.
Ooh.
Those are big tough conference
Those are
games
tough.
that they have.
Yeah.
Michigan, Ohio State, USC.
Do you know where they're at?
I think those
Don't
are
worry.
home
I got it.
games.
I got it.
That's interesting.
Let's just go whip through Signetti first for a second.
I don't know. I think that Hoover's really good.
We like Josh Hoover via TCU.
He took some kind of you saw that Dykes sort of panned him, his turnover issue, and Signetti came out and defended him and said, "Your new best friends, Josh Hoover. His new best friends are his defense and his run game."
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah. He has 2 new friends here. His defense and his run game.
While you looked it up, can I give you one more that made me laugh?
Yes.
Bold. He says from Maryland, the Terps win a game in November.
Wow, that's not very bold.
It's not very bold. They should have a shot, right?
They're 0-9 after October the last 2 seasons, so it is kind of bold. They play. It's not even. They have Purdue, Wisconsin, USC, and Penn State.
My God,
they could be Wisconsin and Purdue possibly.
Yeah, they have two chances there.
Let's
now
see
their quarterback's going to be better, right? Maryland,
the big fella.
Yeah, I mean he's a true freshman, right?
Yeah,
he should be better.
He's good.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what. Speaking of this is 2026 Indiana. Speaking of easy non-conference, North Texas. That's obviously in Bloomington.
Lost their head coach to Okie State, but that was a good team.
I'll tell you what,
if
that had been last year's North Texas, that would have been a
really good.
North Texas.
Howard, I'm with you.
Howard.
What's bad ball?
Howard Bison.
Yep. Yep. That's bad. That's a 64-9 game.
Then Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky's always really difficult because just what they're offensively. But no,
what was their record?
But no, probably I'm going to guess them at 7-5 or 8-4, something like that.
Don't know.
Then, God dang, this is not bad to start. So North Texas, Howard, and Western Kentucky, Northwestern in Bloomington, 4-0, at Rutgers, 5-0, and then they come to Nebraska. So they've had an easy approach to the Nebraska game, except for travel to Rutgers. I get that's not so bad.
Then what happens after Nebraska?
then Ohio State and Bloomington in an epic game.
That will be night game, hopefully.
See, it gets real. It gets real after Rutgers. They go to Nebraska, Ohio State, and in Bloomington, then at Michigan.
Ooh.
It gets real then. Minnesota then off. And then USC is in Bloomington. How about that?
How about that? USC and Bloomington.
How about that? But then it gets real again. They go to Washington.
That's a tough win.
They have tough sledding.
Yeah.
They have some tough sledding because they'll have to. Well, they do get Ohio State at home. I don't know what Michigan will be like. They get USC at home. They do have to go to Washington. Then they have Purdue. Do you see 3 losses in there? I'm not sure I do.
I don't know if I see 3. But if someone says they lose twice, I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same deal.
You could see them losing at Washington and home against Ohio State and maybe Michigan. There's 3 losses.
Yeah. I don't see that.
Again, I don't think it's going to happen, but I could see it possible. There's a path to that for sure.
Yeah, there is. There is. Yeah, I can't disagree.
Also, one last thing on the he has Jade Maeva wins the Heisman Trophy for USC. That's his boldest
That's outlandish.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go outlandish,
oh boy,
Tom.
Sip's firing back.
I got to kind of go outlandish too.
That's outlandish.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have not seen that.
No, I've not seen him like that. There's times that he'll do a couple things. Like you said, we saw him here. Was he anywhere close to a Heisman Trophy winner at here?
No.
Not even remotely close.
No. Where does that come from, Fernelli? Come on.
Yeah. I know he's going with that because it's because of the coach. And he's won so many Heisman. What's he had? Like 3 Heisman Trophy winners, I believe, right? So I'm down with that. But
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's outlandish.
Yeah, it's outlandish.
He says, this is my boldest of all the predictions, meaning it's probably the worst of all of my predictions, he says, but I'm going with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's making bold predictions.
Yeah, that's
Well, I like the fact that he's kind of out there because, be honest with you, you have to fire one out there.
Yeah.
Because I will say this.
The people
I
talking.
appreciate him way more than saying Arch Manning
or Julian Sand
or something, whatever. Just the obvious of the all obvious ones. Well, I think it might be Arch. I love that he says Maeva because what he's going on is that Maeva is he's almost riverboat game. I mean, it's just all over the place. That if he gets hot, it'll look something special.
Yeah.
It won't.
I suppose. I don't even know about that.
You won't watch him and go. You're just like, he was 22 at 24. He dissected them. No, that's not what it'll be. He'll have other plays.
I like him.
I do too. But like I said, like we said before he came here, it's like watch all the errors that he makes, and he made a lot of errors. Made a lot of errors here.
Talk about the best football player
in the country.
So there's your Tom Fernelli, CBS Sports bold predictions for the year ahead. When we come back, we got a little feistiness between Indiana and Alabama. We've already played football. We got after the math
dicey
next.
I didn't know this.
On early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites you to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advance tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
Need an adventure? How about the bright lights of Vegas? The magic of Orlando? Or the sunshine of Orange County? Now you can reach them all with new flights from LNK on Breeze Airways. Stretch out, relax, and enjoy the flight. Your vacation starts the moment you board at LNK. Book today at LincolnAirport.com. LNK. Make flying easy.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing.
And electrical.
Be sure to check out the all-new Fizzy Cuts. Fizzy Cuts helps to build and protect lean muscle while reducing body fat. Fizzy Cuts is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Fizzy Cuts can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For more info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We like it when our listeners are working at places they want to work at, excelling. Vision Mechanical plays hiring right now.
Are we talking Ron Renion?
We are talking Ron Renion.
The Renionator?
He's hiring for HVAC, service technicians, and journeyman plumbers. They have top of the industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, paid holidays and vacation time. Be part of Lincoln's growth. Work on high-impact commercial projects that shape our community. Learn more today. Apply at vision-mechanical.net.
Their vacation hours are also just nuts. The amount of paid vacation that they get. You get everything. Back in the day, sometimes, Steve, it's like you just went to work and it was like you get paid. And that was it. You just kind of figured everything else on your own like that. Not now. The world's up. 401k. Boom. Boom. Got it all.
What's the pay?
Highest pay in the city.
Top of the industry wages.
Of the line.
And you're part of you're part of the city's growth.
You're building the community.
You wouldn't imagine Steve, what do we have right now for you and me? Maybe Jake, you're young, but me and Steve at our age, where do we get to go and just say, I built that. I was part of that.
Nowhere.
Nothing. We have nothing. Not one thing, whatever. I'll stop back by the radio show in 5 years. I'll have no knowledge of us.
Nope.
At that. And it'll be like,
who's this old man?
Yeah, exactly. With that. I used to be we used to do a show in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
We did for years.
Yeah, we did for years like that. And they'll be like going, I don't even know who you are.
Oh.
You guys
Right, good joke.
But did you hold it? Did you help build the Hampton? No, we didn't. We haven't built anything.
We made fun of people coming out of it, though.
And the people that came out and smoked outside, we got a charge out of that. But now the Renionator is building that. It's all he does is go by, built that. He has a legacy around. That's what you can have.
Journeyman plumbers.
Oh, top of the line pay.
Thank you. Vision-mechanical.net. Okay, we had a situation this weekend on social media. Ty Simpson, of course, is going to be drafted at some point in the first, second round. I think probably maybe the third, probably second round at the worst for Ty Simpson, right? Bama quarterback.
Is it first rounder for sure?
Oh, he's the first round. He'll go in the first round.
Okay, I'm not sure where he's going the first, but yes. Anyways, he was on the Caleb Downs podcast, Downs to Business, talking about a variety of things, including Indiana and playing Indiana. I've got some audio from this, and I also have some pushback from Bryant Haynes, who is the defensive coordinator for the Hoosiers. Here is Ty Simpson with Caleb Downs on a podcast talking about Indiana.
Was it surprising what they did, or were they as good of a team as advertised? I mean, they won, so.
I wasn't surprised when they won. After they beat us, we lost to both teams that were in the Natty, so I thought they were going to win that game against Miami. I didn't know how it was going to go against y'all.
From my point of view, right, I was like, they don't do much.
Oh, no.
I was like, they do the same thing for every down. And so when I got the ball, I knew exactly what was going to happen. They just didn't mess up, bro. They were in the exact same spot they were supposed to be, and they were so well coached. It was so much different than the SEC. SEC, you got, they'll play man. They'll do these unorthodox coverages, because it's just kind of how it is. That game was crazy to me. Of course, I got hurt, so that was a bummer. But I knew what they were going to do, and, we couldn't really run the ball. We didn't really, throw. It just was it was so crazy to me how it happened.
Apologies for the music. I'm not sure what was happening
Was that
there.
Simpson talking?
Ty Simpson was the one talking about Indiana with Caleb Downs. And he said, they were where they needed to be. They didn't do anything special. They were so well coached, which is a compliment to them.
It's really
now, Bryant Haynes saw this posted on social media.
Bryant Haynes?
He is Indiana's defensive coordinator.
Okay.
He saw this post. He says, quote, adorable. We also saw everything they were doing on every single snap. It's just that we exploited those ones and didn't get frozen and crushed by them. Indiana, DC fires back on Ty Simpson.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, he used the word adorable.
He did say that was the first
now,
word, adorable.
There was some. It was complimentary. It was one of those things where it was complimentary. And Indiana's kind of known for that. I mean, I watch them all too. It's not like, oh man, they're coming here, they're doing this, they're disguising this. They're very Iowa-ish. We line up and we play really well. So that's what they did.
Why can't everybody do that?
There's more to it. Yeah, there's different things to stop and everything, but still being fundamentally sound, because you make the number of times when a game's over and you go, okay, did we lose the game or did they win the game? They just go, hey, I lost the game because we just made too many errors. If you're a head coach right away, you just say that. They're going like, okay, guys, we lost the game because of our errors that we made. Well, also, you want to run that? You want to run this blitz like that? Okay, we're supposed to run double B blitz, and we didn't. One guy came in the A. One guy did this. We didn't have the coverage right. So if you have this high volume of defense, the chances of errors keep going up.
This is where
that's where it gets very dicey.
I got to ask you this question, because you hear it all the time from defensive coordinators, and you've been one. Hey, we just need to simplify. Or you'll hear pundits say that. They just need to simplify. I always say, be careful with that. You can oversimplify, right?
You can oversimplify, and if it's one of the things, if they know every time, which was kind of odd what he said. If you know, like, hey, they're going to be in quarters, they're going to be in this front, they're going to be in this front. I mean, that is hard to be able to hold up. You have to be
because
a lot
because they'll just slice and dice.
After a while, a really good coordinator with really good talent on the other side, What usually most people do, I guarantee if he would say also that on third down in whatever 6 to 11 or 6 to 12, I would guarantee they're pretty multiple. I imagine Indiana probably does quite a few things.
Why did you say? Hey, by the way, third and 6 to third and 11. Why is that? Because why?
Well, it's just like where the sticks are at when the ball is going to be in the area. So you get more things pass wise. You get in that 3rd and 3. You're in a run. It might be a 50-50 ball. So you're not going to run some exotic pressure against that, and they hand the ball off, and you get gashed for about 60. So just a different style.
So that's where you'll see 3rd and 6 and 3rd and 11 is where you'll see some coaching.
You'll see during that time, you'll see different. A lot of times you'll see a third down package come in. That's why sometimes you'll see on third down package, they'll say, hey, listen, if they bring in a crazy group come in, right, get off the field on third down, and the other team gets the first down, what do? They go fast. Because you have your third down defense
strange personnel
on the field, and that's not so. You have to have some calls in your third down defense where you say, "Hey, if they go fast, what call can we run that is
far more often,
very base?"
I just learned in the last minute a ton. I never thought about that. They have their third down personnel now. Come on,
get a first down, go fast.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be what are you gonna call?
They got some weird personnel in there.
So if you played in something, you had to have some way to say we have one call that can get us into this front and this, and we can run this and we can survive the down. But sometimes you can get caught.
Yeah,
you can get caught in it, and it happens.
Interesting.
There was one follow-up yesterday. So he puts that tweet Brian Haynes says on Saturday. Yesterday he says, that's all it took to break your entire fan base? Wow. Maybe I should have just said, boo. No apologies, no compliments. Grow up, folks. He had a bad take, and I said the painful truth. Bounce back better. Hashtag go IU. Hashtag no compliments. Bryant Haynes, the defensive coordinator for Indiana.
What's his first name?
Bryant.
What's his deal?
He's a crazy man.
I don't know.
I love him.
I would imagine
he's so good at his job too.
I'm going to imagine that he probably went. I would imagine he went to the head coach,
just to Siggs
in Siggs, and said, "Hey, I'm going to fire one back." And Siggs probably go ahead, because I'm just telling you right now, the places that I've coached. All of a sudden at Ed Ogeron, and I'm firing things across the bow on Twitter at another team like that, it'd be like a fireable offense.
A problem
if he didn't have any knowledge.
Hey, hold on. Was Simpson really that critical? Am I missing something?
I think he was.
It was complimentary, but then so he just got worked up though with it. That just saying the word they're so simple,
right?
He didn't like that. That's what got him worked up. Which it's a great compliment. I mean, how many times you hear about Iowa? It's quarters. Quarter, half. Yep. It's occasionally this, but it's just here's what we're doing. I mean, when you watch some teams like that, that's how they operate.
The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch, presented by Nipco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Wow, I have never seen you work out this much.
Gotta get in shape. New game. Must play.
New game?
Yeah. Nebraska Lottery's new game. Millionaire for life. $1 million a year. For life.
Wow, that's incredible. I better get in shape too. Can I borrow those 5-pound weights when you're done?
Yeah, sure.
Play Millionaire for Life. Just $5 and drawings every day. Top prize odds 1 in 22 million.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
You can buy a mower just about anywhere, but at Acres, it's more than a mower. It's professionally set up before it leaves the lot. It's 0% for up to 48 months on select John Deere residential mowers. And it's a full-service department standing behind you. From long tractors to zero turns, we carry the lineup and support it for the long haul. This spring, make it more than a mower. Make it Acres. Offer ends April 30th. Subject to approved credit. See dealer for details.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites you to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advanced tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's. You need a last-minute gift this spring. Raising Cane's has you covered. Head to your local Cane's to pick up a gift card or go to RaisingCane'sGear.com for an e-gift card delivered to their inbox in minutes. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. Bill had to depart. He's back tomorrow. We did see during the break, thanks to Swim pointing this out, the D1 baseball rankings are out, set for the week, and there's 4 teams from the Big Ten in the rankings. UCLA, numero uno, still 20-0 in conference play. Nebraska right behind Oregon, of course, beat Nebraska last weekend in a series in Eugene. Oregon's at 19, Nebraska at 20. USC falls to 23rd.
Jeez, they fell.
In D1 baseball. By the way, at number 16, the team we play tomorrow night in Lawrence, Kansas.
I'm sorry?
Kansas is number 16.
No kidding.
In
Nebraska's
D1 baseball.
Nebraska's playing a team that's ranked higher.
Tomorrow night in Lawrence, Kansas, a revenge game for the only team that has beaten Nebraska here in Lincoln this year.
Nebraska will be intent in that game. It'll be interesting to see how they handle the pitching.
Another RPI game.
You guys were talking on the break about Nebraska's very formidable lineup of hitters.
There's no weaknesses. All 9 players can hit. Like, that's why they're scoring 16 runs, 12 runs a game, 9, 8, 10.
USC came in here with an excellent pitching staff, an ERA, low ERAs. And Nebraska just
they beat them,
hammered them. Grant, go ahead.
8-7 Nebraska wins Friday in the comeback win in 10 innings, and they won 12-2 in 7 innings Saturday and 16-6 in 8 innings yesterday.
Grant Govel, for instance, was USC's starting pitcher on Saturday. had been 7-0, ERA in the 2s, I believe, through 37 pitches in the first inning. Nebraska started hammering away on Grant Govel right out of the gate. Meanwhile, Carson Yassa was dealing. But yes, so where's the softball team ranked?
Nebraska, I didn't see where they're at. I mean, they're still they're top 5. They were 6, I believe, last week. I think they're probably 5th this week. 36-6, the record.
They're probably higher than 5th is my guess.
They are really good.
So
11 straight wins. They're 19-1 in conference play.
We need to probably learn a little bit more about Rhonda's team. So starting to get a good handle on Will's team. That move of Ty Horn to
relief, middle long relief.
Call it, 9 outs, about 3 innings, about as far as you probably want to go with him, according to Swim. But that was a brilliant move. It looks like moving Ty Horn from Friday starter to the pin, where they needed a little help.
Well, I was watching that game yesterday, and again, Ty Horn did pitch. And you kind of wonder, how's he going to look in terms of not being a starter? He was fired. He was jacked up. He was pumped in that game.
Well, I mean, they have a chance to do some special things down the stretch. He probably understands they have that kind of team. And so now, what would you say if you were him? Give me that role.
Absolutely. He's going to embrace this team's got great expectations, great potential this year still.
Yeah, they got something going.
31-9.
They got something going over there.
They do.
It's starting to evoke images of the early 2000s.
Which were great times for Husker baseball.
Yes, they were.
That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nenderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket app.